We were on round 12 with Eliathan first.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, that. Structures. Defend your strictures. Defend your honor in all matters, and never refuse a challenge.
You got the game paused.
Yeah.
I can't even load it in for some reason.
Because you're
I
special.
challenge you to escape.
How is it you have everybody out of my line of sight? That's not fair.
You're in my line of sight.
Same.
I'm talking about the bad guys.
Oh.
Well, I'm talking about the other bad guys.
Because the one you just killed,
Yeah.
the one you could see.
Did you kill a dwarf, Dad?
Who?
Are you the one who killed the dwarf? Dwarf?
I haven't killed a dwarf.
I thought you burned the dwarf.
Oh, no, it's spacebar.
No.
Or was it you that burned the dwarf?
No, Italians ate him.
Yeah. The ghouls got him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ghouls got him when he was trying to save the freaking mage.
No, the dwarf we killed in the basement.
A lot of people keep dying trying to save Jordan.
The dwarf
up to
He's
three.
so evil. We must save him.
So I can't see through the
The
firewall,
dwarf we
correct?
murdered in the
Correct.
basement.
And neither can
That
they,
lit
right?
them on-
Correct.
lit them
I
on
think we're up
fire.
to a body count of 3.
Hold on. No, before you go there,
All right.
let me make
Okay,
sure you cannot see through said firewall.
I can see through right now, but
He's really tall.
There.
okay. Good.
What? One of your like number 2 stricture is aid dwarf folk, never do them harm.
Folk implies multiple. I just hurt the individual.
Then I don't think it was a dwarf.
Okay.
It wasn't.
You have a 10-foot or a 5-foot
The
move?
person was casting
Yes.
a spell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you go running back there.
Shit, too.
Anders.
I obliterated her. I hit her in the side with a just completely collapsed her torso.
Anders.
Okay, so what are the people currently doing? I forget. It was a week ago.
Okay. So
Dying.
when we last left off, Eliathan was in mid-run. The group was down beneath in the hideout of the Sons of Ulrich. You guys had worked your way through when you were discovered, set off an attack, engaged the entire complex all at once with a, I think, larger than expected occupational force here in this complex. Currently, you are standing in front of a large dining room. There are at least 4 ruffians, trained soldiers, inside the room. 2 of them, furthest across from the room, are armed with crossbows. The one to the south is holding a torch. The one directly in front of you has a sword and shield, and is currently blocking the hallway. A couple of other ones have previously shifted to the side out of view currently.
Okay.
You are currently standing in a protective sphere that eats arrows and missile weapons other than bullets
Just
and
wire range. It's
explosives.
pointless for me to stand there anymore.
So bullets do pass through it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only affects arrows and crossbows.
And can you shoot out of it?
No.
No.
Okay.
Anything crosses that border of the ring, it gets destroyed.
So does anybody have any gunpowder?
I think.
I have guns. 3 of them.
But no powder.
Well, anyway, with my battle tongue. I
Yeah.
have such things.
Swim!
I honestly think we need to move up into the room.
I agree.
So,
Okay.
pulling out guns and saying the sphere is not going to work.
I agree.
Okay.
So, Anders, do you have battle time?
Yes!
Okay. So the
But you
wizard,
talked
the
about
priest,
pulling
and
up
you
guns, so that was
have
my
a
thing.
momentary pause as you debate whether you should move forward or not. Currently, you're standing there fully defensive with your shield up, blocking all the shots.
Charge him.
Record, I haven't seen
Can't go
this fire.
through the shield will burn us, won't it?
No, it won't affect you. It affects missile attacks.
Oh, that changes the calculus.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the fire shield yet. This is the first time this character has seen it.
No, he played it during the.
I was
conference.
unconscious when
Oh,
it
was
happened.
I remember it.
So what are you going to do, Ben?
So yeah, the entire
It's
area
helpful
just
every
lit
so
on
often.
fire around it. I'm just-
Remember, you let go your movement. That's your first action.
Okay, so charging. I still have all my defense, right? Or
No, you have no defense.
But you get an attack at the end of the charge.
You do. But for him being a shield guy, he wants his defense.
Right.
I can move up right here for one move.
If you move,
That's 6
I
yards, so
can't
that's a
see.
3. That's a 3 move.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay. But you can also move it twice. A charge, you can go twice. You get plus 20 on your attack.
You had your.
Did I have my hammer out? Yeah, that's right. You dropped
Can I
You're-
move right here?
Okay.
Okay, now I see everything. Then I'm going to do a parry 20.
He sees everything.
Well, I
Then you
see
parry
everybody
20.
in the room. There's 1, 2.
Okay, well,
So
don't
now
say
that I'm
anything.
Charging forward,
Don't say anything. I just said that several times. If you want to count, count quietly to yourself.
You have battle tongue, though. You can yell it out.
Yeah?
He has battle tongue.
Yeah.
Okay. But he can't carry on a long conversation, especially after you guys just debated whether you should move forward or not, and then he moves up to the door and he says, well, there's exactly 15 people, and there's 5 over here, and those have swords, and these guys have shields, and that guy has a crossbow, and that guy over there has a bomb.
All right, so there's 15 guys.
Sure. Battle tongue lets you give a short description or phrase, not a whole conversation. So, you take a move up there and parry 20?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, we go to Frederick.
Oh, having seen how he charged forward,
He really just sort of slowly moved forward with his shield up.
Just put it on the slow motion. It's back in the day when they didn't have that option.
It's a Snyderverse episode. There's going to be lots of explosions.
I feel bad for casting.
mm-hmm. Can I charge through his hex?
Sure.
And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Does a.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take a half move, so I'm gonna move my
A single action to move.
single action to move. Why am I not?
You might be on the measure tool.
Yeah, I thank you. I'll move up, I guess, to behind him, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will cast a blessing, or I will pray to Sigmar for a miracle of fiery hammer.
Don't
Okay.
you already have a miracle going?
No, I will
He has
bless him,
a blessing.
Oh.
which is about to expire anyways.
And
Probably.
I think the members you gave it to are not here.
Yeah, so
Nope.
Well, he's here.
he's here,
Yeah.
and I'm here.
Okay.
Carlton,
I know you gave
was
it.
the
I
other
know you
one.
gave it to Carlton, and I'm not sure if you gave it to the other person. So
Oh yeah, no problem. That is 2 success levels, so I will add 2 turns, or an extra, so 12 turns
Okay.
of it.
Okay. It's currently round 12.
All right, let me.
Okay, so Frederick steps up behind you, igniting his hammer. Carter is not here. Carter is going to...
shoot his pistol because he has a repeating pistol and he shot last round.
He is going to retreat. I believe he goes, has a speed of 5?
4.
4? So that would be 8, 16 yards. Okay, Gowry.
Yeah, he has the move of
So
like
that is
6 or
what-
something.
How does the
Sure,
delay function in this work?
How does what?
How does the delay function in this work?
You just say I delay and we move on.
Okay.
I love Sean's non-answers.
No, you say delay, we move on. If you say you want to go again, it puts you at that initiative
Okay.
For this turn or permanently?
permanently. If you delay, it changes your initiative number. As long as you go before your next action. That doesn't necessarily mean you go slower. If, say, I delay and then right before Eliathan goes, you say I take my action, then you're either at the end of the round or the first of the round, depending on your perspective.
Yeah. In the sake of shuffle, so.
Yeah.
For the sake of
Yeah, it's not a finite round that everybody goes. It starts at the beginning, it ends the turn at the end. It's a cycle. You go every round at 53.
okay. So I'm going to. Can I take a move and then save a charge action?
No,
Or, okay.
because that would defeat the whole definition of a charge, which is recklessly running towards your enemy. You can take an action and then hold for a specific purpose, if that's what you want to do. or you can delay and go at a later initiative, whenever that is, and take your action.
Then yeah, I'll delay.
Okay, you delay. Erdem.
Okay. Well,
Oh, the internal struggles.
At round 14,
What's that?
your blessing goes away.
Oh, 2 rounds. Okay.
Yep.
so I'm gonna go here and cast
Right.
them out.
Yeah.
It's not letting me move at all.
Are you on measure?
Yeah. Well, I'm not on measure. I'm on the move person. It's not letting me because I think it's you have the template directly on top of me.
What is that template?
No,
It's
for
fire.
him, the game's still paused.
Yeah, the game's still paused.
It's not paused.
It's not.
Well, for him it is.
Yeah, there you go. Now it works.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go over here
Okay, you walk forward.
and I'm gonna cast a spell.
What spell?
The exploding spell.
Death to all spell.
Okay.
He's going to expand it to envelop everyone to put.
Where are you going to center the spell?
Oh, let me put it on the thing first.
He just blows a hole in Mordheim.
Okay.
Or Midnight.
It is a blast that does a
It's willpower bonus yards big. So 6 yards.
6 yards circle. Okay.
Come on. Oh, you're placing it? I was going to place it.
I was going to draw it, and then you tell me where you want it.
I was drawing it, but okay.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, that way I could just like place it where I want to
Sure.
place it.
While he's doing that, Sean,
Right there.
the doors, are they something I can tie a rope off to? Are they pull rings? Are they? I'm assuming they're not turn handle type doors. But
No, they're not latches. They'd be pull. Depends on which side you're on. It's either a bar that you would lift up, or a pull ring to pull open.
okay. And if side doesn't matter, there's something I can tie off to.
Yeah, there's something you can tie off to,
That I
regardless. It
believe
might
would hold my weight.
iffy.
All right.
So
A door mechanism, probably not, depending on how heavy you are.
Okay.
A normal man, 200 pounds, probably not going to hold.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'm just going to
With my gear, I'm about there.
spend a fortune so it passes. Since I got
Okay.
only one digit
That's
away.
what's weird is that
Okay,
technically
so you
I'm
cast a
big
fireball
son
at
of
that
a-
location.
Yep.
Okay,
Because your strength. and
so there
toughness
is
together.
nobody at the center
I'm
point.
a lot more opposing than I am.
Yeah, I'm a big.
So we start off with.
What's your current strength at?
I just boosted it. It's at 44.
Do you have the attack table?
Yep.
Mine's 52.
So let me get the
What's your
criticals.
52.
Okay, so
Okay, so
You got
the
me
guy
to
in the center with the shield.
I've been around a lot longer than you.
Don't know who that is, but I'm rolling.
It's the one right. Okay,
What's our armor type?
9.
9.
That'd be this one that you
but
can
have you
clearly
been
see.
playing classes that
Okay.
can boost your strength?
That's
one
This
point.
one class.
Okay,
Strength and toughness in it.
and then this guy down here that you can see, he is going to have 10 points of cover, but
Well, you're a human too.
not going to matter for him.
15 in toughness and 20 in strength.
17C.
Jesus
17C.
Oh, wait, that
This
was
is
it.
an original character.
Yeah, 17C.
Okay, the guy behind him is going to get
'Cause I had
the
talent gives me
equivalent,
+5 toughness.
I'll say, of 20 because he's only half in the area.
Is it
Okay.
elves that get
Yeah.
that?
See, I had that for ballistic skill.
No, there you go.
That doesn't affect
I
it.
would love that.
You have another person
I
that
didn't
takes
roll
full
anything
blast,
below average for this character. Not one stat started below
56.
My intelligence is only 28. I'm not that bright.
12B.
Well, it's only tiny when you
And then you have another one that has a minus 20.
average. But I'm an elf. Elf started
Yeah.
higher.
My weapon skill was a 28.
Ow.
My intelligence was a 28.
It's only 72.
My willpower was only 24.
I had one skill
16C.
43, intelligence 48,
Okay,
4,
so
willpower
start with the
49.
first C.
Look at all my ballistic. It started out at 40.
Mine's 43 as well.
Oh,
Okay.
But I had no difference.
First one.
then my intelligence.
Never
Um,
mind the first. Never mind, I missed 2 of them.
It's now 28.
yeah. So this guy here is incinerated by the blast.
I can't see any of it, so I'm good.
Yes. The second one in the back here was not affected. So you have this guy. Go ahead and roll the B.
Doubles.
Doesn't matter with red rolls.
Yeah, I know. Still
He takes 20 points and is bleeding.
And he also gets an Ablaze condition.
So you couldn't have expanded that?
I just barely cast it.
Yeah.
I spent a fortune, so I just barely cast it.
And
Missed
then-
it by 1 digit.
And then the last one, roll to see.
Hopefully those tables are on fire now.
There you go, 7 to counteract the 97.
Yeah, sure.
He laughs at your
He
fire.
takes 3.
It actually cauterizes the wound.
And the
I
Ablaze
tell you what,
condition.
all of those stupid fire critical scared the shit out of me. I don't like fire in this game.
Okay.
Every time I get hit by fire, my characters always get ruined.
Then roll a second fireball attack against this one.
Okay.
76.
Wait, oh, okay.
I do it like that.
You said 76, so I thought you were looking at some other thing. 17C.
Okay. And give me just a second.
I think
90
that's,
seconds then.
I think that's the half of bomb he has.
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
Poor dude.
I like that. If that's what it is, I like it.
Yeah, until one of us, like me, is
Yeah.
carrying a bunch of gunpowder.
Shit
Suicide
happens.
bomb. Suicide bomb.
That is the risk of carrying black powder.
That's the risk
And
of
having a fire
technology.
wizard with you.
Uh-huh.
You weirdos.
Or
with-
against a fire
Yeah,
wizard.
or against a fire wizard.
weirdos with your technology.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, you go left, I go right.
What religion are you?
No, we need to stick together.
Raya.
We can tell
You've been like
some of the other time.
at some point.
Okay,
or
Kill
another.
just a
me every
second.
turn. I understand your
The
intent.
only one I
but
haven't claimed.
I can't really defend
was
myself.
his. I've claimed yours. I've claimed
I really
Raya,
can't.
I've claimed,
Your defense is
what's the
so
human
much
guy?
higher than mine.
Shalia.
Shalia.
I
I've
thought you
claimed
had around
Shalia.
like
You
a
claim
70
more?
or 80.
I claimed more. No, I haven't
It's
yet.
pretty
I haven't had
high.
an opportunity
I don't
or
have any
reason
shield
to
skill,
yet.
and I can't really.
I would've.
They don't allow you to like speak to the dead or do any of the fun stuff. So.
You just got a menagerie of
I have
symbols.
3 or 4 holy symbols.
Dude, my stats are changing. What's the math on?
Raya, Ulrich,
Never mind. I'll
Uh,
Okay,
defense,
whatever.
Raya,
toughness,
Ulrich,
agility,
Shalia. That's only
concentration.
3 I have.
Minus
Raya. Oh no, I have Sigmar too.
Okay,
Raya, Ulrich, Shalia, and
roll to
Sigmar.
see.
Okay.
Those are the ones I have.
Okay, it hasn't changed.
59.
So apparently I did claim to be a Sigmar.
59.
Sigmar
Well, it makes me feel better. He's
He
branded.
takes 10 extra
too. He's
hits.
branded
Yeah.
as Sigmarite.
He
Yep.
is
He's branded as a
No.
Sigma, right? He forgets it.
stunned.
60. That's it.
Bleeding.
I'm a glass cannon, dude.
Okay.
That's why I wear heavy armor.
Dude, I have a shit ton of hit points.
I guess we need to pump more into toughness and agility.
I pumped 20 points in.
Okay, that guy in the back. There is a secondary explosion of shrapnel and smoke, and he is thrown back 5 feet,
Okay.
knocked to the ground, and currently stunned.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. This guy right here in the front is bleeding. He is going to step forward.
You're 44 what?
Defense. I didn't know if you catch me, but anyone that was affected by the fireball.
Yes, I got that.
I'm 44 defense, but over 100 weapon skill.
Okay.
Yeah, my weapon skill is
He's
shit.
going to step forward and strike at Anders.
That's what I was waiting for.
What's your
Okay.
defense?
So, if the one directly in front, not this one attacked me, but this one charges me, does he get a +10?
Depends how fast his movement is, but yes.
The heavy hardened.
Okay.
The classic and take it. And that was the automatic.
I'll go ahead and use the shield on this one. So
Okay, what's your defense?
Sorry,
Probably
27.
that'll
I'm probably
be
never going to change that in this class.
77.
I thought about doing Witch Hunter, but
77, okay.
Witch Hunter's 2 is dangerous.
Banker.
Beggar.
Well, it's
You
fair.
need to go with champion.
I had to give up my rank in church.
So
He did.
77, you said?
Yes.
Yes. So.
my concern with the church, you gotta just change to priest is what I would do.
We'll go back to being a priest.
Go back to being a priest. My concern with your church, and the reason why I said so, is because all of this underlying issue that we're facing here,
Just a second.
to me, originates with your high priest.
Well, I mean, you
Which is
won't-
My priest.
I can't say it to you because you are who you are, but the rest of the group better realize that he was here before, and in my opinion, instigated and boiled this, brought it to the point it is now, and left.
you've also got to remember.
Church of Sigmar.
You hate
Okay,
it.
he steps
But
forward
elves-
around the corner, strikes at you. What armor type you in?
18.
18. You slips past your defenses. You take a 10B slash.
Then,
Ouch.
do you have to decide which bless you're going to learn? Which blessing?
No, you get all 6 of them. You just choose
Okay.
which one to cast.
Alright.
I really want to be. Apparently, elves can't be priests. Otherwise, I would have already been.
In the Reichland, they can't. In Elven nations, they can. They have their own equivalent. We just
But
don't
it's a
have the
mage.
mechanics for it.
No,
No.
in the description with them, it says specifically elves cannot be people, clerics at all. Period. Because
But
they
what he's saying is that there's an extras in the rule book.
The rule book we have
Uh-huh.
is Reichland focused.
Gotcha.
In the Reichland, you can't be a priest because all the religions are human based.
Right.
Therefore, you could be a
I know
cleric.
what
You
I know
could be
what
a
you read.
right.
You read it.
Okay, and that's because the book specifically is Reichland focused. Just like the Middenheim book has completely different classes and professions because it's Middenheim focused. There is Wood Elf books and High Elf books, in theory, that have, I mean, the elves have their own deities. Certainly there's going to be priests of
There
elves.
has to be.
There are
Right.
8 elven gods.
But within the Reichland, no, elves can't be priests.
But I absolutely would have already been a priest.
Okay, so you took a B, I said?
Yes.
Okay.
That way we'd have a healer, other than burning.
You move your shield arm a little
I knew
too
medicine
slowly
also.
this
Yeah,
time.
he's a
You get a
physician.
slash on your arm. You take 6 hits. You are stunned for 2 rounds without parry.
Yes, they're scary.
You are bleeding 3,
To me, they can't really exist in a party environment.
and your arm is injured and cut badly for a -30 penalty.
Again?
Check this out.
Yes. Okay. I need you to make an immediate stun maneuver check or endurance roll with your penalties to see if you suffer for being stunned without parry.
Is the -30 only for the shield arm?
No, it's for attacks.
Me attacking.
Yes.
Minus 30 to everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're sitting like me right now. I'm a
First
minus,
fucking first swing disabled.
I'm a
Ugh.
minus 30 for everything too.
You said toughness, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 10. I got
It's
lucky.
endurance technically.
Endurance, okay.
You didn't have.
With
you
your
didn't start
with
two
any penalties,
arms. Useless.
you need a 101.
Can we fix that?
Yeah, I got past that.
Okay, so you are not stunned without parry currently.
Thankful I only
So you can
have
still
minus
use your shield and everything else.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's actually get better.
So we go to the one over here.
Admittedly, we haven't been hit by these guys yet.
Steps out of the corner and takes a swipe at you.
After this is when I would like to act.
Okay.
When 25%.
What's your defense at this
I
point?
don't think I'm at the -10 threshold yet.
Okay.
I was hoping for something along those lines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do some
This is-
Nope, okay.
This is bad, Sean. Just saying. This is bad.
I'm going to use my shield on this one.
Okay.
So that'll be a 112.
112?
Yes.
Okay.
With his prayer and my 30, yeah.
Okay, he misses. So then we go to you. William said he wanted to go. That's going to put you at 50. Let me adjust you.
Did you say 50?
Yeah.
Just had a high initiative.
Okay, he said 15.
No, I said 50. 50.
Oh, okay, number wise. Oh, 50 characters.
There's probably easily that many here. Do you not
Yes.
remember? You were the only one party to this information. You were
Yeah.
told specifically how many may be here.
Gallery.
None of the rest of us had any
I
idea.
remember 20. I'm going to charge the one that just moved up.
Okay.
Although we did open up the chests, and there was
Game
only
pause.
one of them, and it had a ton of
It
clubs
is.
in it. And there, we unload. How many did I unload? Like half a dozen of the chests before I opened up one. And each one of those chests had like 50
that's
clubs in
actually
it.
not as many as I thought it would be. Let's see. With my new negatives, we've got to quickly do the math for my attack bonus.
Does your spell require concentration?
No.
Your defensive one?
Nope, no spells require concentration. Some spells I can concentrate, which then just increases their duration, but none of the spells takes concentration.
Okay. That's my attack roll.
Okay, subtract 50.
Okay. So.
And what's the breakage number of your weapon?
47.
What's the breakage number?
Um,
People haven't been doing that,
No.
except for me. I do it, but hey.
1 through 8.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, so your weapon has a chance of breaking. Let's figure out your attack first.
Okay. What's his armor class?
9.
9. I got a
Okay. Love you, bye.
41E.
She okay?
If she's Savannah.
Sweet Jesus, that scared the hell out of me, dude.
41E.
Probably gonna have to go hurt people.
Yeah.
I thought we are.
Mom pushed, this is what she screamed into the phone. Mom pushed past me, and her boob grazed me and shocked me so hard, I screamed.
I'm sorry, that's
So she
fine.
had to
I would
call you?
absolutely call you for that. I'd be like, dude! If I
But
were you.
you'd call for a different reason.
Your wife just brushed Pat. So next weekend, you're sitting at the table. And
Pretty
you're like,
electrifying.
Roll.
actually, not this weekend.
81.
81 on
Shouldn't
E.
be.
Lop off his hand.
I'm gonna get a hotel room.
Is effectively gone.
Yeah, I killed one.
Now roll a second time, add the strength rating of your weapon.
And you break your magic sword.
Uh-oh. That's really bad.
That's
dude.
102.
What?
Strength rating of 80.
Oh, you're good then.
That's a steel sword.
Yeah.
Imagine you blessed you.
You better be very happy.
That was.
I saw it in wolves. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, you swing hard with your weapon, impaling it into the wall,
Hey.
nearly breaking
Stop it.
the shaft of it. As you lop the guy's hand off, he gurgles and goes down.
Suck it.
Billy, wait.
Okay. You may
Okay,
continue.
I shall.
Ow.
I have broken so many weapons in this game. It's ridiculous.
Hey, technically it's a high quality
You
weapon.
should just use morning stars then.
They break all the
I know,
time.
you should just use them if you're breaking them all the time, might
Okay.
as well.
This guy appears on the far side of the room and takes a shot at the guy with the bloody two-handed sword.
Oh, balls.
What's your defense?
34.
34.
Not me.
Not you?
He has a two-handed hammer on fire.
He's standing behind a guy with a giant shield.
Touche. Touche.
Did you put yourself out in front again?
He did.
Well, he killed a dude, so.
Not out in front, he's standing next to him.
His hit point banks exceeding
Yeah.
like its usual.
He can help me with his shield.
effectiveness, So.
No, I've already used my shield.
37, you said?
He can help me with your, yeah. 33.
33. Okay.
That's low. That's low.
Armor type?
13.
Shoot you from across the room for an 11B.
And he rolls max on the crit chart.
Entirely possible.
I should stop
You hear the
talking.
tone that Sean has? That's the I want my Wednesdays back tone.
Arrow strikes your armor and goes pank. You take 2 hits.
Yeah! That number actually
You
hits
old
something.
open-ended.
I still have 44 more guys to go. So don't
Well,
get
I
too
know.
excited.
Fuck off.
I survived a bullet. You survived one of one.
You better start using those fireballs a little more judiciously.
He doesn't have a limit on them.
Is there a way to cast more than once in a round?
Yes, if we save it all for like another week.
Alright, we'll be back, Sean.
Yep.
All you guys hold on, we'll be back.
What,
It's
is it
like
like
3 weeks.
I get to cast spells for free each round.
Okay.
You don't have to roll?
No, I get a free action cast each round.
That's nice.
So I could have thrown 2 of those
That's
out.
ridiculous.
So you could focus and then free
Is there,
cast.
what's the
I could do
downside
that.
to it?
You're casting more often. So if you're in a corrupting influence area, you miscasts happen a lot. So
Very much exposure fees.
You know, we
So-
joke. He joked.
Oh, that's a
before he
fast
said,
guy.
Look at the top one. That's
Yeah.
a lot of guys.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't even see all of them.
there are a lot of guys
that's
there.
a lot of
I warned
daggers.
everybody before this all happened. We were gonna aggro every room
Yeah.
if we.
That guy charges you, Ben. What's your defense?
I'm going to be using parry on this one, so that'll be.
You're my savior, Dad.
That'll just be my base, so 67.
We don't have the hit points for this.
Yeah.
Curving them all up into a big clump for you.
I'm more worried about the crossbows.
The crossbows are mixed in with that. Okay.
Strikes you for 4 points.
Not the dudes that are walking up next to you. They're not swinging
Yeah.
crossbows at you.
Yeah, the ones in the back are the most dangerous currently, I would think.
Gowrie, defense.
33. Glass cannon. Oh, glass cannon with no fake points left.
That's my problem. I haven't had big points for a long time.
Armor type
Since
13,
we
you
got attacked
said?
in that alleyway.
Well, you're an elf, so that's
That
kind
one
of
charges
like
in, only
expected
does
once
1
you
point
build
to you.
them.
I put everything into fate points. You get 2. I said, okay, I'll have 2 fate points.
Nice.
Gone.
What the hell is that?
Are you licking my paint?
Okay, this one takes
No.
a shot at Erdem.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That'd be the guy back here.
We can't kill enough guys.
What is
Where
your
did
defense?
you?
Is
where
it
did
a
you
gun?
find that hotel?
No, it's a machine. Crossbow.
Okay.
So it hits the shield and vaporizes.
My cancellation.
He calls out something in their language. You understand him calling out. They have a defense shield. Get the gunpowder, and moves over here.
Yes.
Wait, wait.
You got this.
Oh, okay.
And if you need me to go ahead
is
and just
gunpowder really-
reschedule, I can do it.
Does gunpowder really
It's
explode that much?
in Ashland.
Sort of like a fireball.
It was $107, $100 something dollars.
Uh-oh.
And that was cheap.
That just explodes
I
somewhere
couldn't
like
find
10
anything cheaper. It wasn't, you know, motel by the side of the road type
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. We
Alright,
got
I've done my work. I'm leaving.
You're full of lot lizards.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that.
I could have seen if I could have gone some of the town soldiers.
Yeah, hindsight.
Is that this Friday
Dude,
or Saturday?
Saturday, the
I
20th.
have not been paying. I thought it was another 2 weeks away. I wasn't really paying
The
attention.
20th.
Fuck.
Like I said, I can book a room for you. It's not a big deal.
Well, here's $110 for a
That's,
Hampton.
yeah, it's not bad. Hamptons are good too. They have good beds usually. Hamptons and Hiltons are my.
Well, that's also. Let's see.
This one takes a shot at Gowrie. Be this one here. 33 still?
121.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Misses you.
I've never done anything like this before, so I'm very curious to see what's going to be like.
And then we go to this one.
Do you have? Can you actually? Do you have the doomsday?
The what?
The
No,
doom.
elves don't get it until they're human.
This one stands back up.
Which is stupid because I think halflings should get it too. Or something. Halflings are shit.
Yeah. You base Warhammer, they're like really bad because they take double damage from a regular human with the small.
They get penalized at every turn. They can't carry as much. I mean, I don't know why anybody ever plays one.
They get a
I
cute
think my
taste.
dad's heading towards us with Carlton and Engineer.
They get a cute taste. They get cooking skill.
Ooh. And sling skill.
Yeah, and sling skill. There you go. That's all they ever need.
Mm-hmm.
That's all halflings ever do is slip.
What the?
He's pulling up videos and shouldn't be pulling up.
No, no.
Porn is not okay at your age.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Back to the next round. Round 13 with Leviathan. What would you like to do?
Doesn't have to be like
Open the door behind me.
Go for it.
Demons crawling out of the hole.
I open it up, step in here, and all I'm doing is looking for a place to tie off a rope.
There are numerous hooks on the wall, like coat hook type things. Doesn't look like anything secure necessarily.
Yeah. All I'm going to do is spend this round. Then if I see nothing but coat hooks,
I mean, that equivalent. They're not intended for coats as such. They're more like just the
For
hanging
bucket.
things. Yeah,
but
for buckets
nothing,
and
nothing that's going to hold weight.
not significant. No.
Then I get out my rope.
Okay. Anders.
Oh, big deal. Okay. So there are 3 currently in front of me. They all have swords and shields?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so probably won't really matter which one. Which one? This one down below, that one was targeted by a fireball? Or got hit
It was
by
not
fireball?
targeted by the fireball, but he is burning.
Okay, I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Strike my blow so that I'll just bring it down to a -10.
What's
Yeah.
his limit on the fireball? Okay.
He has a
Is there a limit, or is it just based off rolling?
50 defense.
50. So,
Depends. There's a lot of
5-0.
different maths in there.
Got it.
on table. Okay. So you said 50.
Being spellcaster must be weird.
Is he stunned?
No.
Tends to be difficult to survive.
That is the joke.
Armor class or
9.
9. $10 BK. Yeah. With a 93 critical. Force it. Only if they crush.
Okay. 93, you said?
Yes.
93, strike to his head. He's got no helmet. He's out.
He's got no head.
He does have a head.
It's a crush, not flash.
He does have a head. You just knock him out, knock him senseless.
Have you ever heard of the comedian Gallagher?
What else, anything else you want to do?
I'll parry 20 again. Oh.
Did you reduce your attack by 20?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just parry 20 again.
Okay, so nothing else. Frederick, what would you like to do?
When you roll for the stun for parry?
I play
Yes,
out
you
that
did.
back. I can't tell
Yes, actually you do. You shouldn't have gotten that attack potentially.
Well, it's necessary to spend one of your resolve. If you don't pass it, to just ignore the stun thing and make your attack anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to use the resolve.
Okay, mark off a result then. Frederick, your turn.
Can I push past Anders or Thad? I don't even know what his character's name is.
Gowry.
Gowry.
As far as trying to push the other guy out of the way.
No, I want to get into. I want to flank one of these 2 guys on one. Just
Yeah, you'd have to push them out of the way as well. I mean, you can go through ally squares, not a problem. They're not. The other guys don't want to move, so
Okay.
you'd have to beat them with athletics or brawling.
all right. Then I will just. I'm gonna recast my blessing.
Okay.
So I will cast Blessing of Toughness on. Well, let's see how many castings I get.
You're gonna target
I'm
yourself.
going to target him first since he got wounded just
Okay.
now. So 87 plus 65, 152. So what's that? 3 success levels.
4 success
4
levels.
success levels. So I'll do 6 rounds on him, 6 rounds on him, 6 rounds on me, and 6 rounds on.
You'll get 2 extra.
Yeah, only 2 extra.
One target plus 2 extra for each of
Because it's plus, because you. It's
every 2
plus
success
2
levels.
sets.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll do the 2 of them first.
Okay. And then you get one more.
I'll do myself as well.
Okay.
So
I'm guessing that doesn't
you got a
affect
fresh start for 6 rounds.
It starts the timer over.
That's how it
Yes,
works
but
every
does
single
it-
time. That's
What?
Does it affect the bleed?
Nothing.
It does affect you? No.
If you would have put it on him, I'd have been like, this is bullshit.
I can't even see you. I don't even know where you are.
We
No,
get a plus 10 toughness?
It's a joke on our side.
Uh-huh.
No, it doesn't affect you otherwise, other than the effect is not going to go away in a round or 2.
Okay.
So we get a plus 10 toughness.
I'd be worried like you would be
You
doomed
already
to
have a
death
plus
that
10
bad.
toughness.
I
So
was
that-
never given it originally.
Okay, so whatever the effect is that we define for the spell, that's what
That
you get.
acknowledges there's a risk.
Mhm.
You're
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yeah.
It's plus 10 toughness, correct?
Yeah.
I have
Which
never-
equates to a tough 10 on your DD. Right?
I have never
Is that the
received a
math?
blessing from this priest. So.
20 hit
That's not
points,
true.
10 debuff.
No, it's absolutely true. I've kept track. I've received a
Yeah.
single blessing because you
I-
always get one below. what
I've
necessary.
given you before the you can't be attacked blessing.
Carter runs in, closes the door.
Oh yeah. I
Heard
never
him.
put that on myself. I put that on everybody else.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so.
At least that's how I'm gonna remember it.
Okay.
Does he have a light source?
He does.
Ooh, that would have been nice for this.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
This is going to be fantastic because he's going to die. Poor Carter. What? You guys don't know anything. And neither does
I
Carter.
already know what you're doing, but my character doesn't.
And they're running. They're gonna be the only survivor.
No,
they're
they're-
gonna be the only fucking survivor.
Yeah.
No, they're jumping down the hole. That
What hole?
in the previous rooms where he scouted the massive, like, well-looking thing that
Oh,
he dropped
yeah,
I
into
told
that,
everybody it was there.
Yeah.
which
I
probably
was-
has a massive
there.
demon in it.
I realize it's been a
I'm gonna
week,
re-roll.
but I even told everybody we have our fallback point here.
Yeah.
You got this.
And you guys charge into the room. Like, well, shit.
That's 3 of them.
Oh my gosh.
What you don't know is we're all Marines. If that's 33,
I wouldn't
wish
waste
is
another.
30.
Yeah, it's actually what you're taught in military.
Oh, I know. I'm 100% aware.
There you go.
Okay,
No,
four of them get cast. Or 4 of them to cast it.
How many do you have?
So I'm going
7.
to. Yeah.
Not anymore. Now he's down to group level.
They're nice, but they go away quick.
So I'm going to. So what effects do I get on this fireball with the modified things? I can usually increase the range of the spell, which I have plenty of range to put it out there. I can double its radius, or I can usually do extra damage. How does that
That's
equate to
fine.
this? I'll increase it once and get a +5 for the other one.
Okay.
3 hours later.
And it's the nature of blending systems. For the most part, it
I
works.
get your grief. I get your grief with it, or concern. I get your
Yeah,
concern with power level, but
By the way, you're still gonna
how
nuke
often
some
is it
dudes.
going to come up that he's going to have enough room and enough targets to warrant a 30-yard wide spell?
Conversely, look at it the other way. The nullified missile weapons. He could do the exact same thing there. Double the area of effect.
Mm-hmm.
Now the group has a much larger area to move around without being and be protected.
Not all you do is step
Okay.
through it, right?
Well, sure, but you guys have 7 characters. Right now, you're confined to a very small area. They throw a grenade, they're going to get all of you. Okay? You get twice the area, you got a lot more room to spread out. Any area effects are going to have that problem is the scale goes off. Okay? Now, that spell in particular, we haven't necessarily modified, so that's less of a concern because it's built into the game, but it's in response to other things that might affect it. Okay? And I'm just coming up with it because to me, mechanically, if you have the ability to double your radius, I don't think I'd ever choose anything else.
There's going to be plenty of circumstances you probably would.
I,
Can you reduce the area effect?
No.
Not even if you get success levels.
No,
No.
it's not an option.
That's tough.
So,
Well, in this situation, let's assume we didn't know that there's a whole line of guys up at the top.
mhm.
There's still plenty of us. I mean, being able to just obliterate 4 guys in one shot versus
Mhm.
potentially hurting 5 or 6. I'd go for the obliteration. But that's
well,
just me.
no, the scale's different. If you're only getting a +5 or a +10 on the attack, that's
Like you said, on a 1 to 100, though, that's a 10% potency.
it is.
Make a huge difference.
It is. But would you rather have 10% or be able to fill the entire room?
I feel like we're beating this to death, y'all.
We are.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
are. This is Rolemaster. So, okay. So you're going with a single +5 and a extra hex, so you can get the guy into the south.
Yep, I put the
Okay.
radius on there. So.
So let's go with the guy in the center. With you get a +30 plus your +5.
Okay.
That's sick.
Well, there you go. 41.
41. Okay.
So that's a 9B.
Okay. And then we'll do the guy up in the top.
Getting high numbers now.
Always argument.
4A.
Okay. And then the guy in front.
There we go.
Nice.
The goal with the fireball is to get a 75 or higher. Obviously, you want a natural 100, but
The 17C.
Okay. The guy in the south.
Are you adding your 5 to these rolls?
Yes. 14C. I have it in the base
And
calculation.
the one in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay.
there you go.
18C.
Okay. And let's go to the damage. Start with
This one isn't him.
the first one, a B.
We knew that was the case as soon as there was multiples.
And there's your 88.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Explode chaos.
is stunned and bleeding.
Does your like fire have shrapnel?
No. Okay, the A.
I love that dog.
The A?
He's got the zoomies.
Yeah,
2 extra hits. The C.
still technically is it done? Sally don't mess with them with
Disorienting him for 7 hits. A must parry.
Super highlights.
And bleeding. Plus the base. Okay. C. 39.
Silver 9.
I got excited too. I was like,
8 hits. And bleeding. Okay. And then the C for the hallway.
Is that the highest roll you got?
No, I got an 88 on the first one.
8 hits.
Boulder.
The rest was below 50.
No.
Okay. Okay, so they're all inflamed and burning and bleeding,
Yeah, we can
and
watch
most of them are stunned.
And I'm going to move.
Okay.
Need to get buffs now.
he gets a spell and runs. Shit.
They were saying grab torches.
They said something else.
This is
Gunpowder.
gunpowder.
Well, yes. So.
And our light weeds.
You
Okay.
have plenty of light in that room, trust me.
Yeah.
Anything will give you
Maybe
some
I'm
cover.
blind.
It is kind of funny.
They're
when
giving
they roll.
him cover.
Okay. So
Actually, it's you, yeah. you're
Gallery.
in the darkness.
I am going to first swing on the guy to the south of that two.
Fall back.
Well, I didn't intend on it.
He can't talk to you. You don't have battle tone.
Well, I still intended on doing it.
okay, he has a 20 dB.
I was going to swing on him and then take a 5-foot step
George
back.
dictates the flow of the battle.
Okay.
Many dwarf blood was spilled to get me here.
97. That is a 16
I like my board.
D.
So did the ghouls.
I died so automatically.
Crash?
Unreal.
Slash.
Attack fighter.
Okay.
My favorite.
Where's my movement dice? What the?
Should just dodge a little better.
Coming to your aid.
19.
Okay.
We are officially.
Two extra hits.
It really was my worst mistake.
And then, yeah, stepping back.
Going up by myself didn't bother me at all. I killed the ghouls in that area easy.
No, we didn't see
2 yards.
things. I think they died from starvation or
Oh,
something.
yeah, 2 yards.
That was like the best
think I
fighting
do
I've
that.
done the entire time. The rest of it I missed.
You had
Not
done
misses.
3.
And he misses
Oh,
again.
I'll put you here.
Okay.
Okay.
Room.
So we go to the first fireball dude. Recovers from being must parried.
Run.
Moves over here and takes a shot at Anders.
So we determined I can still use the shield if.
You can use a shield from the arc, yes.
Does that include I can use it on the missiles and the melee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then that would be 112.
Well, no, you can use it against missiles and cover the arc, or against a strike in melee.
That's what I thought it was.
Okay, so
Like,
you
Right.
can use it.
Oh, then I'm obviously going to use it for the arrows. Yeah, arrows.
Okay. So you're going to defend against that?
Yeah, so 112 for any arrows things go through.
Okay, he misses.
I don't know. Arrows are less scary than
I don't know about you.
giant knives.
I've been stabbed many times and was fine. Except for by a grit show.
It's like arrows.
I got shot once
Yeah,
and that was it.
Yeah, arrows take people out.
Mm-hmm. The fight was just you and I. In that alleyway where we got surrounded.
We are
You were
not.
on one side, I was on the other.
Yeah.
Okay, the second,
I stood toe to toe
second
for
guy moves up.
forever against those three guys.
I
He
rolled
was...
I rolled 6. It results less than 10.
What was
But
that
I had
guy?
a
He was
5.
not stunned, so he's going to take a shot at
I
Gowry.
can't remember how many I killed in that fight.
Okay. 44.
Does he get some cover with the wall? With his angle?
No, I haven't been applying that for anybody. The other guys haven't been getting cover either.
What about
They got cover from my fireball, that's what I was wondering.
They didn't get fireball cover from your fireball. They got cover from the table. The one guy was right next to, and then
Okay.
the other guy was only partially in your area of effect.
Okay.
That's the only reason he gave anything.
my only, is it somebody shooting through the bad guys that are in front of them though?
Yes, that gives him 10.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's valid.
54.
Yes. Too many tables. He misses you,
Yay.
and we go to this one.
I'm about
Okay.
to get shot.
I think we all are.
Nope.
Okay,
not
the
me.
guy directly in front of you, Anders, takes a strike.
Oh, I can't use the shield on any of these. Okay. So I'll have a 52, I think.
52?
57. Yeah.
Which one, 52 or 57?
57.
Thank you.
57.
He strikes you for 6 points.
Okay.
The guy to your northeast is going to take a step forward and go for Gowry.
We can fight him now, man.
What's your DB?
54.
Yeah.
It's melee.
You don't get the 10 points of cover.
This guy right here.
Oh, 44. Sorry. You're right. Crap.
Currently up minus 10.
Unless you have a buckler and you're taking 10 away for.
No.
I have a buckler. I don't use it.
I'm just gonna say you got a two-handed sword.
He misses you.
Yeah.
And then the guy back here is going to
That poor guy's about to take a warm
actually,
bath.
he's not going to go there. He's going to go. That was 7, so
Nah.
he moves there and takes a shot at Anders.
Very much of
Again, 102 now.
Why?
Penalties.
Oh, okay, you're at penalties? Okay.
Yeah.
I love how you
Still
won me
injured.
at a penalty. You're still almost twice.
Well, that's just his shield.
That's a good thing of having nearly 100 points of HP. That might have been a little movie stabs.
That guy charges.
So I'm definitely using the other 10 parries, so that's going to
Gotta see your
be
defeat first.
47.
I will fully admit I did that all the time on the first end of chapter 1 of Divinity 2.
Well, you're still learning the game systems, so
He strikes you for 2 points.
not early in a game like that. That's not a big deal.
I hated the worm so much.
Okay, this one.
You either make it like a new
You
Pathfinder
got to move
game
over
or
there and take a shot at you, Anders. This is going to be out of your shield
a whole
arc.
new video game of
How?
You only have a 60-degree arc. You don't have a 90 or 180. Is it 60? Is that what it was, or 90?
Okay, never
One
mind.
hex side.
Again, 47.
47? Okay, he misses you.
It's kind of like a purple
They
worm.
can't roll anything apparently.
It's a massive purple worm.
You rolled like something that gave you minus 30 the first attack.
Sometimes I roll decent, the other times I do not.
it. Usually you roll
Wait, so
decent.
you would have like 150?
I remember like a 6-month
No,
period in
that only
Pathfinder
gets
where
one-
Sometimes I roll decent.
The athletic sprinter now knows.
Okay.
Do they have to take like endurance checks as he breaks the sound barrier?
Where the hell did he go?
No one knows.
How far can you run? 18
Oh,
rounds in
where are we?
This is
6-second period.
And then he can
12.
dash.
4 times, I thought. It was only 12.
no, he's got
His
Yeah.
base move is 6.
His base move 6.
Oh, 6. Yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Okay, Eliathan, what would you like to do?
This is where he shows up behind.
If I have a
me.
good knot, or I finish tying the knot at the end of my rope,
Sure.
okay, I'm opening the door and I'm going to have the knot on the outside, the rope going through the jam, because that'll be about the only way I know I'll have something to be strong enough to hold us.
Okay, so you go attach it to the door?
Yeah, between the jam and the wall, so it's, you know what I mean, right? The rope is actually in the jam, the knot's on one side to keep it so it won't pull.
Sure, that'll take your action for this round.
It's fine.
Yeah. Carlton's there. He's about to run into the room. Anders.
So I'm going to make an attack, then full parry, and then can I make a move or no?
Yes, but if you full parry, you're not going to get much of an attack.
No, I'm going to attack then full parry.
Well, you,
You
still
can't.
take the negatives.
Yeah.
You have to
Whatever
parry
you
first.
parry has to come off your attack first.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever's left, you attack.
You can make your attack and then you can move, absolutely.
Never mind.
Can't game the system by getting full defense and full attack in the same action. Otherwise, their defenses would be a whole lot higher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to
And nobody would be rolling much of
full
anything.
parry.
That would take a lot
How
longer.
far can I move without provoking attacks of opportunity?
2 yards.
Dang it, I could have like
That's not that
130
fast.
caliber.
It's only 9 miles an hour.
Three times the average human.
No, average human walking.
Okay,
is-
walking. Yes. Well. Okay.
There. And
Maybe people like to run slow.
am I able to move again?
That's a 5-foot move. Yes, you can move again if you want. You gonna retreat again?
It's a. You should have a 24 run.
Well, he's next, so yes.
And that's
I'm
24
going
yards
over a
per
6 second.
action.
No.
Per, oh, that's
Oh my.
so it's actually
48
double that.
yards in a round.
No, I can't. Never mind.
You can go diagonal based on the mechanics
No,
you're doing.
I don't have enough move.
That,
You
yeah.
can go,
That's a little
I'm
bit
telling
closer
you,
levels.
you can go diagonal because we're basing it off of roughly a grid
What's the
mechanic.
same bolt, like 22 or something like
Okay?
You might have been-
So,
That's
each
the first
grid
slot.
is 4 yards. So you can go diagonally or straight if you want. The mechanic is mainly a rule of thumb as far as how far you can go. You can't go 10 yards across the room and count that as a 5-foot move.
I'm just gonna move here. It's fine. Done.
Okay?
I'm done.
You parrying or
Yes,
you?
I full parry.
Okay,
That's
thank
what I
you.
said
That,
first
what?
thing.
No, you said you first attacked. You can make a 0 attack
I am
bonus if
full
you want.
parrying
Thank
and
you.
taking a step back.
Okay,
Done.
Frederick.
Usain Bolt, 23 miles an hour.
Well, that's
Yeah, so he's a little slower than Usain Bolt.
Frederick, the front line both back up.
I will full parry.
See, now's the time for my dwarf to be here.
And retreat as well.
Should have. No, I had to fight the Italians.
Well, I don't want to try to do an
I mean,
intimidate
you
because
did occupy like 5 of them
we're
for a
running.
couple turns while we were eating.
Not yet.
That was the only bonus that Sean had to do that. They stopped to eat the dwarf.
Can you make an
I'm gonna
attack?
full
and
parry,
then
but I'm gonna
intimidate?
step to there to
Okay.
get and look down the hallways.
Okay.
You have battle time, right?
Mhm.
Where are we going?
South? Back the way we
Okay.
went.
If only you were able to make the wall just go. Just walk forward and push in the wall.
Or if you could set it up behind.
Heard him.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to cast this thing down.
Okay.
Too late.
The speed of gazelle on Frederick, so he can actually move.
Why would it make the person running with me faster?
God damn, you're evil.
I'm with you, totally.
Okay. How many more of those you got?
Right now.
You this time, yes.
Just gotta get corruption.
Join up, son.
I still have fortunes if I want to use them.
Your emanation might actually hurt him.
I'm gonna save it. So.
He's
No-
not an
no
enemy,
spell
it's the
then?
word.
Okay.
He's an enemy of everyone.
Need to update their hit
Well,
points
actually,
due to all the
he's
bleeding.
against everyone. He's not an enemy of no one.
I am the
Okay.
enemy of all moving.
Okay. Rotom whisper calls out some words of magic and then retreats down the hall. No visible effect.
Was
Gallery.
Well,
Maybe I did cast a spell, but it's like a non-visual spell.
well, I'm going to swing on the one next to me.
Okay. Now you have a -10 due to the dim light.
what would you
Fine.
tell?
Or do you have the ability to see?
No.
It won't
Okay.
allow you to get tracked down by the FBI.
Yeah, you are in heavy shadows at this point as the
Face
lights
armor.
move away.
Armor class? Or armor?
Type?
No. How many points of armor does he have? I don't know
He's
what
armor type
DD
9. His
defense?
defensive bonus.
Defensive bonus.
Thank you. Okay.
you.
I was confused as far as what your mechanics were. Okay, so this guy has a defensive bonus of 40.
Okay.
If I was there, I'd be.
I'm
helping.
assuming you asked that before you, or after you declared how much, if any, parry you're doing.
Oh yeah, I'm not parrying anything.
Okay, that's fine.
Parries for wimps.
Nice.
I guess you don't technically have the -10 because they're providing light.
Alrighty then.
Got a whole bunch of candles.
148.
Good.
So
You look it up.
I know. That's a 42E. And then I'm going to intimidate with that. Well, it kind of depends on the crit. I plan on intimidating. Crit.
You realize it's an action
Slashing.
to intimidate, right?
Yeah.
In other words, you don't have an
46. Yeah, I do.
action. You attacked.
I attacked,
That's your action.
and then I intimidate.
That's a attack action to
Oh, it's an attack action?
Yeah. Strike to his stomach, doubles over. You pull your sword clean with another sweep. He takes 4 extra hits. He is stunned without parry.
And is gutted.
He is bleeding. Okay. Anything else?
Then we yell out, cowards.
At them or the group?
That's what I'm
Everyone.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, well, half of us are running.
Okay.
Everyone.
Hasn't been the first.
But I'm yelling
first
out
time I've
always
been called that.
Okay, so nobody
You
understands
have
it.
to come up with better
Nobody
insults.
understands.
Okay.
Sure.
This guy back here is going to reload and take a shot at you.
What?
Light crossbow?
Yeah.
Huh?
Object.
Yep.
So were you actually able to read that? Or
Yeah, Gowry calls out object at everybody. What is your defense, Gowry?
defense of against the bullet or
A crossbow.
crossbow? 54.
Okay.
Not many penalties yet.
Why are you 54 again? You keep going up and down.
44 for
Are you cover? Oh, you have cover.
yeah, cover.
Oh yeah, this is good. Oh. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was like,
He keeps going. Now 50.
Hit you for 1 point.
he's got like that cycling BB.
All you had to do is 5 foot step back, and you could have been like, nah, all across the walls.
I can't retreat. I can reposition tactically. I cannot retreat. How many times do I have to say this?
Do you have 2 mental issues now?
How much longer does your wall?
My mental issue is I'm
wall
forward.
ends at turn 35 because remember I overcast and sent the duration.
I don't think we'll need to worry about that then.
Okay.
Okay.
I have it written down on my
Um,
paper for when it ended.
Okay,
And I
this
have
one
to
back
roll-
here reloads and then shoots at Ben.
I have to accept all challenges.
That's
I'm
different.
not going to use any
What was
theory,
that?
so
That's
that'll be
different.
102.
Then how would I?
102.
That'd be something.
102. Okay, misses you.
I'm calling you out.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
somebody take back everything I said.
This one charges you in melee.
I mean, they could challenge you to not.
What's your defense?
I'm going to use
So you can charge through
1
an ally.
Well,
He came diagonally, and yeah, you can go through allies anyways.
I'll be
He sidestepped.
30.
He sashayed into combat.
I like that. I like that.
I'll bring it down
I'm
to-
using that word for my next bard. I sashay into combat.
Did
I'm
you
going to
charge?
par-
No, I
I'm going to use 40
sashayed.
parries.
I'm sorry, how
I'll use
much?
40 of my parries.
Which
so
makes your
that'll
defense what?
be
I'm using it.
77.
77.
You can do that.
He misses. And then we go to the one down
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Now
Who
we're grabbing
Easy.
probably cannon.
200 with a negative 30.
I can do it, no problem. It's all in the
the
roll.
one up here next to Gowry Recovers from being stunned and takes a swipe at Gowry.
Oh, yes. 44.
Misses you. And then moves back.
Ooh.
This one is going to take a shot at you. Gowry, 54.
And it's gonna see your fireball, well, I don't know this, but out of character, it was like 42 rounds or some shit like that.
It ends at turn 35.
What are we at, like 11?
We're at 13. 13 or 14.
I might jump over.
14. So.
With the firewall? Yeah. You already went through it once.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
If we stand on the edge of the firewall,
Yeah, he
do the
cast
pellets
it
still
behind us,
disintegrate,
so
or do
we
they
didn't
miss?
get
Okay, you
flanked.
take a 7A
Yeah.
puncture.
No, we
I'm
didn't
sorry,
get
7B
worried about
puncture.
the flank 'cause we're about to get
Yes.
overrun.
That's,
The engineer
Sigmar will
heard,
protect.
the engineer heard people come behind us, so I put the wall behind us so we didn't get flanked.
Sigmar will protect.
Strike hits you weakly for 2 hits and 2 rounds of must parry.
It's fine. I just need to pass. I just need to pass
Uh,
the roll to
stun?
dispel it.
my
And
iron jaw.
It
Talent?
might work.
I can immediately make an endurance test to negate the stun.
Okay.
And for every success level passed, I negate an extra level of stun.
Go for it.
So then I'll
Is
just
your
roll this because it's a lot of
ability,
math.
your spell, does it have to be a melee weapon?
Yes.
Currently have a plus then from
It has
my
lines in there.
Yeah.
divine inspiration.
I've been thinking of that for like bows
It
and
has
stuff
to
like
be
that for my
hammer.
spells.
Plus
Has to be a melee
Or-
weapon?
It says it shoots the weapon in fire. It doesn't say it has to be a melee weapon.
It'd be like one arrow
I feel
though.
like
Yeah.
Andy's character.
Ben, what's your defense for an arrow?
Oh. Well,
Does he get the 10 for cover?
For Ben, it won't matter, but yes.
112.
Yeah.
Yes.
no more
I feel
stun.
like Andy's character's like a bard. It gives us like inspiration.
The one time that stun that talent has ever actually done anything.
Okay. This guy steps up and attacks Gowry.
Okay.
Defense.
44. Oh.
Okay. Don't need to do the math on that one.
Ow.
18E.
You knew it was going to happen eventually. That's
Yeah.
the thing. He gets, to our one roll apiece, he gets a lot.
3 in that case.
A lot.
Wait, you open-ended twice?
Yes.
I did that once.
Not at a negative 20.
Foe tries to disarm you, or foe being you, tried to disarm him. Pay for it with a nasty cut on your forearm. You take 6 hits, 2 rounds of stun, 3 points of bleeding, and a minus 15.
I honestly would prefer to have what I got.
Hell no.
He'll take 72 hit points before he bleeds out. Before he bleeds.
Somebody else was bleeding already.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
I've been counting that.
Okay.
That brings me to a negative 45.
Okay.
So how much am I bleeding?
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
Ben, the one in the north takes a shot at you. You don't get your shield on this one.
I backed up.
Well,
ping. Bleed.
You're a full
3.
pairing.
Yes, which is only 52 now with all my negatives.
Oh,
So why doesn't he get the shield?
because they're too wide.
Yeah.
The furthest reaches are shooting at him. It only covers a 60-degree arc.
Even though I have a
Iron
large
jaw.
shield.
The shield is the shield. The large shield gives you extra
It's
benefits
your
from the
ability
defense.
to see and react.
Yeah. There's a limit to it.
Iron draw triggers. No, it probably doesn't matter.
For your stun, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. Don't forget your penalties.
So, I'll be 59, I think. Yes.
Okay. He misses you.
Just trying to get to my levels of DD.
No, does not matter.
Okay.
That sucks.
Carlton comes in and closes the door.
That's funny.
So I should gonna open the door and you're gonna fall like 5 feet. You're gonna be scared.
Okay, got that guy.
We just rolled dice.
You.
Did I?
Yeah.
I hit the number 4 and it rolls the dice. No, apparently not. Okay.
You got 160 though.
I wonder what I rolled.
Okay, Eliathan.
Okay.
Next round.
Rolled a 19.
So I have the rope in place. Whether the door's closed or open is irrelevant.
Mhm.
The rope's in place. I will open the door back up. What the hell is that? Confirm or edit the cost of this advancement.
It's XP wise for.
Okay. So open the door up.
Okay.
There's nobody in front of me.
Two week open door.
There's nobody ahead. I just look at these two. And I dropped the coil of rope, obviously. And actually, I dropped the coil of rope and ready my bow. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Get ready to defend that area.
Yep.
Okay. Anders.
Sorry, Take a 5. I can't just full parry again, can I?
Sure you can.
Okay, now I'm going to do that. Take 1 move back, and then take 1 of my full moves. Why is this so much more? Oh wait, it's counting in the full.
It's counting in the original 2.
So I should be able to get to here.
Okay.
And that was with my full parry.
Okay, Frederick.
Well, that might be a different character.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be there to die with you shortly.
Do you have any resolve?
You don't have a dwarf.
No, I have no permanent, no temporary, nothing.
Okay.
I honestly didn't expect everybody to back up like they did. I really didn't. I was
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
okay.
we've got him locked in a small hallway. Taking 2 on 2. Or,
No, I'm taking fucking like 12 on 2 because you had all the arrows coming at you.
sure, so we back up into the range of the fire.
I don't know. The only reason I started backing up is because the other 2 players started backing up, and they were like the assault I was kind of expecting.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only reason why I was backing up, because they left.
our entire goal was to push forward, and then
So.
we just backed away.
That was before we knew how many people were in there.
Sure, we've killed, what, 6 of them at this point? We're hacking through these guys pretty quickly.
I agree.
Okay, Battleton.
No, I'm just exhibiting my
Then
frustration.
don't discuss tactics then.
Damn it, I did it again. Why is it doing that?
The elf is in the background just rolling dice.
Oh shit.
Can we
Every time
win? Crap. Can we win? Crap.
Somehow my fate, I went from 2 fate to, I'm just going to close this character.
Okay, so Frederick moves back. Carter is good where he is. Hurt him.
Okay. So, I'm going to attempt to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to actually pull it up. This is a different spell than the previous spells because there's a barbarian in the way.
Sorry, Thad.
It's fine.
Try to assist him by laser beaming the one dude I can see.
Bolt of
If you were a
fire.
priest of Sigmar, I would be 100% up there
I
dying
mean,
with
he
you.
has 50% obscurement, but we'll see if I can cast the spell to begin with.
Sure.
So yes, with just 1 over the, just 1 over the thing. So I'll do a +10, and then whatever
Sure.
whatever happens to
effectively
be.
negates the cover.
Okay, negate
That's
cover. Okay.
Yeah, I should have expected that.
Now, one thing I do want to ask, since we're on the basis of modifying spells for balance level.
Okay.
Previously,
Modifying
what we
spellcaster.
were doing was I cast my spell to cast it with my bonus, and then I use that same stat for the attack. Is that still the case? Because I know you get like -30 usually to attack and stuff like that, but I have to make 2 rolls. So I want to ask that now.
Why do you get -30 when you?
Well, for attacks and stuff, like you know how people usually have their weapon skill plus their strength plus
Yeah,
the training
yeah,
minus
yeah.
30. That's why I
Yeah.
was asking in my case if I need to take minus 30, but then what other stat would I implement in there, if any?
You would they still get their defensive bonus.
Okay.
Okay. You're getting your stat built in through your spellcasting. You're
Okay.
getting your willpower bonus. Or I think that's what your magic is based off of.
Okay. So that.
And that one was a new guy because the other guy retreated.
Okay.
So he has a. Everybody's burned. He has a 40 defense.
That doesn't matter in this case. But don't actually on this chart. What's his armor type? 9.
9.
Oh, that might be okay. Yay.
Who's this?
Ben.
That was the part that really amazes me. Who's that? Not that. Excellent.
The
Mage.
mage. Mage. I
This is
think.
bolt fire.
Mm-hmm.
Would be the chart. Okay. I keep forgetting I can't pull it up on here.
I kind of understand him.
Should be able
He
to.
has reasons.
I couldn't find any of the files when I was looking through it thoroughly.
It's on the
I
attack
literally
table.
could do nothing through
Yes,
that.
for my personal
Once you put
with
that
my
sheet.
school.
Okay, I can open it for you.
I have it right here now.
Okay.
But,
You can go over.
I can't shoot out of it.
no,
Yeah, that's all I was willing to do was actually securing our retreat. That's all I'm doing. It's like, well, I can't shoot arrows anymore. Let me go make sure we can get out.
So 9B.
That's all.
Okay.
Well, the question is,
Yeah,
what would you
9B.
have done if something was in the way?
Shot it.
Shriek.
I would have been fighting.
Shriek like a girl and then run back.
No, I'd have fought it.
I got a 10 crit.
Ooh, a 10. 2 hits.
Saving me, man. And plus he also gets the additional
He,
blades.
he is bleeding. Everybody burns.
All right, Carrie.
Okay.
Stephen King.
Yep.
There. I can sort of still see in the hallway.
Okay. Gowrie.
Endurance check.
Shit, he's stunned. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's always asking if he had resolve.
Nope. Plus. So. 67 minus 55. 12. Well, what do you know?
Okay. So you're stunned. Is that without parry? Or normal?
Yep. Stun
Would
without
you add
parry.
in the plus 10 from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
This guy reloads and shoots Gowrie. What's your defense currently?
Nothing.
You still get your normal defense. Unless that's reduced to 0 at this point, but
Remember, your
It
your
is
penalties for
reduced to 0.
penalties for wounds do not affect your defense.
right,
Hit
only hit
points.
points.
So the worst you can have is a negative 30 off of your.
So 10 for cover. Minus 30. Or 10 for cover. Minus 10 is 25. I don't know why that took me so long. And I got it wrong.
Because you have a 44 normal, right?
Yeah.
Minus 30, or you, what are you at for hits? 20 or 30?
I have a 34, I believe. Cover cancels out my negative 10 for hit points.
That's all you're at? Shit, you're doing good. Not better than I thought.
Yeah, well, I'm surrounded by 3 guys and a boatload of archers.
Could be worse.
So 34?
You still got fight left
Yeah.
in you.
Okay.
That could be a whole bunch of trolls with crossbows.
Misses.
I have to admit that I really do feel like that he got abandoned. I think you guys could have absolutely took that room.
I don't disagree with you.
Potentially.
What's your melee defense?
Melee defense is
I can
44.
match
Or
it.
24.
24?
By the same.
Yep,
I was
24
forced
since
to
I don't
run
have
the
cover.
focus over 2 bodies.
Yeah.
At this point, we're far enough outnumbered to do other things.
14C.
The real risk was going to be the fact that if you stayed out there blasting, they'd been like, okay, crossbow.
Solid strike to your forearm.
Nice thing
You
that
do
would
not
back
have
if you stayed in your
greaves,
circle.
so you take 3 hits, 2 rounds of stun, 2 rounds of bleed, or 2 points of bleed, and a minus 10.
Bleeds mechanics, so 38.
108 points of bleed.
That's why I place that spell at the beginning of each one. I'm going to see they have range.
Okay.
You just killed in the tight quarters we're in. I'm useless. Once you did it.
If you can just step back 1 space, you'll save yourself from all the.
Another arrow. Your defense is what now? 34 still?
No, 24.
24?
I feel like he's dipping himself 10 points. If you're only at minus 20 due to hits, because that's the only penalty that matters, when you start with a 44, you should have a 34 DB. 44 plus cover is 54, minus 20 is 30.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
He's been jipping himself 10 points each time.
Okay, so what's your
Yeah,
defense?
whatever.
34.
34.
Just trying to help you out a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
I gotta get time to get in there.
You're right, but I've already been shot. So, that'll be it.
6A. Deep wound to your side. 6 rounds of stun. 5 points of bleeding.
10 points of bleed.
It's 15 points of bleed.
Well, you got another 5-pointer somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
This guy charges Thad. Or Anders, I mean, sorry.
Me.
Can't get past it. He's not going to
Did
charge
he
back.
make a,
He was already stunned.
Well, he could have immediately took a full parry then.
He was stunned without parry. That's why I asked.
And technically, for all those extra stuns you
I'm
should
going
have
to
been getting,
use
you should
the
have been
40
using your
parry
iron jaw to
to
reduce
make
them.
this
But
142.
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters.
I'm sorry, what?
142.
142?
Negative.
Okay. Doesn't hurt you.
I think it would have taken a double negative. Or a double.
Double negative, make the positive.
Yeah, there you go.
Divide by 0
Okay.
in the universe.
Hardest thing to try to teach some people was that
Parry.
the divide by 0 thing.
Okay. This guy over here.
Multiplying things by 0.
He
Yeah.
is going to.
Multiplying things by 0.
But why? Because it is. Just shut up. That was me in the military. and I was
This
like, I can teach you
guy-
little math.
Looks like another arrow shot at you.
Nightmare.
34 still.
24.
No, Robin,
Arrow.
you just look at the maps.
Yeah, 34.
Shoot. That's the army.
That one misses you.
I always take the tricks from all the other branches. Like, it was so much harder
Okay.
to get into the Marines than it was the Army.
It was a bit harder.
And she's like, we get people in the Army, they can't fucking
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was
You
a
see a
lot.
guy come running out over here.
Oh, it's fire.
He has a
It was amazing.
bomb in his hands.
Okay.
Not currently lit, but looks like there's plenty of candles and other things like that.
He
he
just
could
lights
lit
off the
for-
guy next to him. Shh. Thanks.
Yeah, there's a few guys here. Yeah.
Messed up.
Okay, another arrow from across the brim. That one misses you because they're not really that great of shots. And then that one's fine. The other guy directly in front of you is going to take a swipe at you.
24.
20 what?
24.
24? Okay.
In your head.
I can't get to them. I'm too far away.
He hits you for a 9A slash. You're staggering. You turn away, trying to move out of the swing. He catches you on the side for 8 hits. 2 rounds of stunned without parry. 2 more bleed, and a -10.
Well,
Are you still conscious with all the wounds you have?
yep.
Not due to hit points, due to penalties.
I'm gonna try to
If
total
you
it.
hit 100, remember you're out.
Yep. I am currently at 75.
Okay.
Sorry, Ted.
It's fine.
That one does not have a shot, so he's going to
Should
reload.
know not to get in the fight with when I'm not there. Come on, man.
Yeah, then they both.
Well,
both
the
die.
second I go, I bleed.
I haven't left him alone yet. I'm the only one. Nah,
Versus my character's like, fuck him, he's all Rickian.
right.
You know, it's.
I get you.
Okay.
I don't like the decision.
Carlton next to you puts out his light
Oh.
and then says, "Close the door, man!" And you hear him shuffling around in the dark.
That's not Andy.
I can see him technically.
They can't see you.
Right.
If they can't see you, they can't be seen.
Right. That's pretty funny.
Okay, another guy moves up. You're still standing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't intentionally fall, right?
On your action, you can.
That doesn't mean they won't stop hitting you.
He gets an 18E.
Oh, my negative went up. So I only have a 14.
Yeah, he got an 18E.
Okay. Well, that goes, I'm out.
Okay, that takes you down.
Yep.
Okay.
His bleeds will kill him in no time. Like,
9
four rounds.
Strikes you across the ribs, almost drops your weapon. They collapse and then drop your weapon.
Is it equal to your toughness bonus? Or
You can see that.
Oh, then, yeah. 4 rounds.
Okay.
Not if I burn the wounds closed.
Yeah, that's right. He'll be perfectly fine. Okay, Eliathan.
I just need that
You hear the sounds of combat. It seems to slowly be getting closer, and you hear running coming in your direction. You're going to emerge from the dark.
Bow and arrow ready.
Okay, you shoot the first person you see.
No.
That'd be quite the shame because you would actually get a really good hit on it.
Probably. And the wizard's dead. Darn!
Finally!
I go back in the room, guys. It's time to go.
Wizard's dead, man. They got him.
They're all dead.
That's an elven arrow.
No. The arrows I'm using are not elven.
Okay. It's an arrow, not a bolt.
They're mid and high arrows.
Has anybody ever seen any bows?
These are specific orc arrows. I saved them just in case.
Specific magic saved from you.
I just come out with an arrow and look down the hallway and say, "Hi." So I don't say anything.
Okay.
Since I know the enemy's not right there, I'll be moving after that. I take the time to try to take in my surroundings.
Okay.
But I will
Anders.
say, since
Delay
all I'm doing is
until
stepping out
after
and
his
looking,
action.
I do want to say, I whisper, rope to the depths already set in place.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
Blind?
Sure.
You have to tell me.
You're the fucking climber one.
Gravity will carry
Yeah, but it's the sudden stop at the end I'm more worried about.
Yeah.
You can definitely get down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting down into the pit, not a problem, y'all.
Sorry about
I'll even help you if you want me to.
Be a
that. Just cut the
cushion.
rope.
No, I'll just kick you.
Next. I just need to figure out how deep it is.
You're getting off this
Maybe
wall
I just
one way or
don't
the
have
other.
50.
Oh,
Ah,
no.
I hate that.
What happened?
He fixed it, I think.
Oh, did it go to everybody?
Yeah.
Always does.
I'm probably the only one that didn't read it.
Yes.
I'm like,
I was looking at the phone. With
I just barely glanced it, and then I saw Matt, you here, and then I stopped.
Matt hears nothing that he's going to relate it to.
That's why I put a listing spell on here, because then you don't have to tell the group. That's just here whenever it is.
Okay.
Okay. Anders, what were you doing
I delay until after his action.
after
How
Frederick?
difficult would it be
Yeah.
to shoot something on the other side?
You're shooting blind.
Minus 50.
You don't have anything to target. I mean, you can take a
Voices.
shot. It'd be a roll.
Voices.
They're not speaking loud.
Okay.
Like they're trying to be
So
stealthy.
You're saying if I close my eyes and I'm in a room, somebody's moving around, I have no chance to shoot them.
If they're making noise, you absolutely can. If they're being stealthy, then that effectively would be a defensive benefit.
Well, it already is because I'm blind.
Well, yeah. But if you're in a room and it's dark and you can't see anything, and people move quietly into the room, that's your odds of shooting somebody.
I understand
It's
the odds
fair-
are
it's a long
small.
shot,
I'm
absolutely.
just trying to see
Yeah.
if there's. I don't want it to be a did you hit? I roll and okay, this is what I got a total. Now let's randomly see if I hit somebody and they get that hit. No, I want to take the penalties and say that's my chance of getting that person.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
my turn.
Yep.
I'll step up next to Anders
Okay.
with one action and smack that guy with the second action.
Okay. I'm going to adjust you guys slightly since I'm assuming your intent is to be adjacent to each
Yep,
other.
yep.
Okay.
Remember your hammer is 30.
Okay.
Yep. What's the DB?
His DB is 50 as he sees you come up. He puts his shield up.
So he starts full parrying?
No.
Shield.
Oh.
Put a shield up.
Alright. So. See my curve.
At least these guys, when they're got a 50 DB, that means I only have a plus 50 to hit. I'm like, they got a 50 DB, I have a negative 9 to hit. I'm
Oh wait, yeah, your arm's all them.
a minus 30. So that and the fact that I am not a melee combatant.
Suppressive fire.
Twink, twink.
No, just machine gun that just
What's his
shoots
armor
out
class?
arrows.
9.
18-9.
Does it bother you if they say that?
I corrected myself. 4A crush with, I guess because it's one.
If it's an A, you wouldn't get anything else.
Yeah, but do I get the prone and all that other shit that it would normally have?
Prone. The fire makes him prone.
Yeah.
Well, his spell.
My spell knocks him prone if I hit him with the hammer.
And it gives a fire thing?
Mm-hmm.
Gives them a burn.
Okay.
Oh please.
So you're not doing the A minus 20 crap.
No, I'm not bothering with that.
Well, yeah, because he said it's one level less severity.
In Rolemaster, there's an optional rule where if it's an A and it's reduced, then it's an A minus 40.
Yeah.
So it's not practical. It's not. It's an extra effort. It's not going to do anything.
Okay.
So I've never really cared for that because it just adds that much more bookkeeping to an already complex system.
That I love.
Yes. So
Okay.
crush.
I love it.
Okay.
Should roll 100
Oh,
d10s.
94.
What's that?
Should roll like 100 d10s.
You break his nose.
That's more.
He doesn't have a nose guard, so he takes 15 extra hit. Okay.
It's never really come up because almost every time I've hit somebody with this thing, with it on fire, it
Mhm.
kills them. So,
Hurt him.
You live?
No, I said I was going after.
Okay.
94.
I think it was
So I'm going to. So I full
Everyone
parried
my
move
class is
back,
improved.
so I got whatever my
I
goal was.
proceed to roll 2
Uh,
soldier and 2. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to use a strike my blow on this guy that just fell,
Right.
which gives me a base plus
Soldier
20.
class. Very nice.
I'm not being
No.
no. Unusual.
Okay.
Could be a range.
So
You be a range
total,
sword.
I still have a minus 20.
Okay. So let me give you some modifiers.
Don't steal my thunder.
He's not
No,
stunned.
I proceed-
That's a good thing.
What thunder?
He has a 30 defense because of his
It's
DB.
kind of be the
Can't use his shield
actual
against you.
effects or
And
anything
because
like
he's
that.
prone, you get a plus 50.
So, base plus nothing.
That's a good one. I like it. I felt that
100. Turns into. So that's 149, which is.
Okay.
George is
I'm
nasty.
fine with being a soldier.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
Still 9 for. Okay. 28 E slashing
Pretty gross.
with an 80. What's that one? 81 critical.
I thought I would turn it down.
Yeah.
You lop off his hand as he's laying on the ground, and that finishes him off.
I may have accidentally adjusted the. I may have clicked on the wrong. I don't know if
What?
that adjusts it for you. Or-
What?
Okay, never mind then. We'll find out here in a second.
I'm not sure. I may have screwed everything up. But
Okay, now it is dark there.
Okay. I see a light over here.
Yeah, that would be Erdem. Okay, Erdem.
Oh,
You see the elf at the end of the hallway.
yeah. Can I make the perception check or hear what's you're hearing because of my current spell on the elf?
No,
No.
no, wasn't loud enough. For that.
I have my spell for whatever he hears. I hear.
You,
You see what Ben just did to me?
I'll give you a roll
Okay.
at a penalty.
I'm fine with the penalty or anything like that.
there's been absolutely no tactics whatsoever. So
You hold your action.
There's been some tactics.
Together is fair.
no.
Chaos is a
That's what we're
tactic.
supposed to
You're
do.
okay. Yes.
You
But
understand?
only if it works to confuse the enemy. No, all it
Right.
does, all
So
we've done is
you
give
left
them
me
every
there, so now
opportunity
I'm
to
getting
destroy,
surrounded and cut down.
which
I
is
did
what
it
you guys
blind,
did to
so-
him, and now you're doing it to him, and it will
Okay,
happen. to
yeah, you didn't hear what he
Okay,
what,
that's
anything.
that's
So
fine.
as you let your people die in front of you, you're gonna die too. Trust me. That's why you have to roll,
so-
keep with tactics.
That's why I moved up to save you.
So
That's all right.
I assume I can't see like tokens over here clearly, like to see what they're holding or whatever.
The people in the other room?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So I will.
At the moment you stayed back, you should have stayed back.
I know. I know.
I
But me
will
and him have been working together for
bolt
2 years.
the
Right.
same
You
thing
know,
I
it's
did last
Big
time.
difference.
So this dude,
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
I'll do my firebolt against this dude again.
Okay.
So
He has a 50 defense.
I have to cast
Your
a
shot
spell
for you,
first.
for me?
Oh, I did that private, so I don't have the stats.
Can you get over quick?
I saw the.
I figured we probably got 5 minutes for.
Just a spell. Doesn't take him that long.
And am I next?
Hold on a second.
No.
Oh, I got long.
So I bought these files.
Yes.
I casted it, and then I will. That's the same thing as last time, so I'll get my +2, so I get a +10, which will negate the cover.
Yep.
So, okay.
And he has a 50 defense.
Oh. 9.
Yes.
20E.
Okay.
100 out of 32.
This is an E, you said?
Yeah.
9 hits and bleeding.
Okay.
They're up to 4 feet in one prick.
Okay.
So, yeah, not piecing it together. It's
There's
a
a
single
little
prick.
bit since Frederick. Now all
What
of
I'm
a
always
sudden
amazed
stopped.
at is the laser additive process where they
So,
they,
like there.
Yeah, let me
That's
add
how, like,
some light to him since he can see.
Hero
He
Force
has-
does their color models and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They have. From what I understand,
I
they have,
didn't
like,
know
a
how the
powder
light sources
laser
were there,
that's
so I was
mixed
moving
in.
there just to like.
Yeah.
Frederick has a burning hammer, so
Oh,
he
okay,
he's a
okay.
light
Changes
source.
the color of it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So
badass.
as it's printing, it's
Gallery
changing the wavelengths and it's
is
changing
down.
the color of
I
the
bleed
print.
17.
That's the print.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So, do I have its blessing for my bleed?
Yeah, you have your blessing until it expires.
Okay, so I can last 4 turns.
Okay.
I want them to be double stuff.
Oh god, yeah.
That would be heaven.
I'd make
Yeah.
myself so sick.
Yeah.
Remember the little bites thing? Where it's just
Um,
those are awesome.
Who's this I can shoot next? Anders, okay.
Frederick, what is your range defense? With
Late
20
shot,
points of
late
cover.
shot.
He's in the fire shield.
Oh, yeah. An arrow vaporizes in the fire shield. How long does that last?
I had 12 rounds on it, and
Okay.
it was so till
Yeah,
round
you
24.
got time.
I literally can't do anything until they basically enter this hallway.
Okay. Second arrow vaporizes into the fire.
Every time my butt puckers.
Okay.
That'd be pretty terrifying.
Yeah, it would.
I don't care how. Yeah.
Have you just saw one of your buddies cut down? Well,
Okay.
a guy you knew.
This guy steps over here and throws his bomb into the hallway in this area.
I do have a question.
Okay.
I'm up for whatever interpretation people want to say, but it gets rid of inorganic material and stuff like that,
The wick.
and burning it. So my question is, would it explode at the first point at the barrier?
That's where my interpretation would be.
Oh yeah, it would.
It would
Because of
explode at
the
the
light.
barrier edge as opposed to
It would
penetrating through.
Yeah, it would instantly.
But
burn
I'm
the
up for interpretations for how it doesn't just say anything about bombs. So that's my thing
But-
with it.
I suppose
The
it
magic
would.
is so intensive it neutralizes entire arrow shafts and removes the kinetic energy involved through magic. So I could see it exploding at the edge of the thing. I would even almost argue it would just disintegrate.
Well, I wouldn't say that because the black powder specifically doesn't blow up with that.
And bullets don't.
Yeah, bullets don't. So I could see that, but
Neither
the
would-
wick.
Let's be honest,
So.
neither would fucking arrows either, because
But
the
the-
arrowhead would still be traveling at several hundred
I
meters
agree.
per second.
But the spell specifically calls out those cases.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, sure, it's not gonna have a shaft. Well,
Magic.
yeah. But if it says bullets can go through it,
Yeah,
sure.
it says bullets can go
I
through.
would. Sure, it would just explode on the edge. Would be my interpretation. Because either way, you're still throwing a ball of gunpowder through fire. You see what I'm saying? It would-
Well, it's a universal spell. The characteristic, yes, is fire, but that's only a flavor
Yes,
text
yes.
with it. It's a universal, like metal wizard. They have the exact same thing, or life wizard.
Yeah, it's not a fire spell.
But
okay, fair enough.
It's just a magical aura.
I can put the spell description on there so we can
Yeah.
Ooh.
I gotta say, I would probably have the same interpretation as Sean, knowing what little I know about it, but I can't read that. Yeah. Increase my damn font.
Yeah, throwing knives, pistol shots, etc. unaffected. Organic things such as arrow shafts
Yeah.
are destroyed. So I would say that this would not be effective against things like bombs and
Okay.
bullets, things like that.
There's a.
It doesn't. It's not a wall of fire per se.
I understand. I'm just saying that.
And I'm going based on their intent that they're saying predominant. I'm assuming
it is a wall of
predominantly
fire,
or no, it's not.
Look at the Lord.
That's a
well-
completely separate thing based on his things.
I understand
Okay.
that, but it wouldn't. Okay. My argument would be that, and I know I'm trying to save myself, and it seems that way, but I had been thinking about this before. As soon as we talked about bombs, So you're talking about throwing a complex piece of machinery, effectively, that is reliant upon a organic wick through the. So either the wick wouldn't exist anymore, which I think would be bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
or the wick just goes poof and ignites the.
I think
There's a drastic difference between throwing a grenade that's something that's actively working and doing its thing versus a slug of metal.
I agree. Similarly, you could make the same case with an arrow as far as vaporizing the shaft versus the arrowhead still
agree.
moving. And I think their intent, implied or otherwise, is that a object predominantly created out of organic material is vaporized. Things that are inorganic are not.
So if somebody had a all metal bolt and an arrow,
Yes, because it specifically calls out wooden shafted arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Calls that out. If you had a metal arrow, which conceivably would be possible, then it wouldn't be affected.
the middle ground there is have it explode at the edge, where its explosive effect still reaches into the area covered. It's just not immune to the effects.
My idea is to be an anti-mage. Metal arrows all the way.
That's why I put the dome thing, so I have a 50-50 chance of any attack hitting me. Just
I mean,
business.
all metal arrows would be expensive, but absolutely a
Magical-
viable option.
Magical or otherwise.
I mean, they'd be heavy and expensive.
I'll look at-
But
never
if you're
mind.
fighting mages who have a defense like this, absolutely. I
I'll
mean,
look at
Or
Or
fighting
guns.
with them when they make me useless when he puts it down.
Yeah.
Put it up, I'm like,
So,
Right.
no,
That's why
I,
I'm so excited when people start buying guns. It's like, this is the perfect thing. We light this up, and people shoot guns out of the dome. And then people decide to buy bows.
elf.
so no, I'm gonna have to rule that the intent of the spell is predominant items. Okay. So
I'm all for that. I think it makes more sense too. It's
okay.
magic.
Looks up how to make a grenadier.
Well, my point to everything is
Okay.
you have to keep in mind what is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Hmm.
I'm not arguing, Mike. Like I said, I think the compromise there is that it explodes on the edge. If you were fucking right on, if you were 5 feet on the side, it would still get you, and the shield doesn't really affect you. It's that, but it's fine. You made your ruling. Let's
Okay.
move on. Right?
Okay.
It's-
Is
So
it only
there,
getting you?
yeah, there's an explosion of a grenade in the center there.
Now I understand why. But I can't see that.
And I don't even get cover, do I?
So is it automatic? So they hit their spot.
I rolled specifically on his
Okay.
attack. Yes.
I was just curious how.
Yeah,
standard-
they still got to roll to hit it, just like any ranged attack. Unlike spells, which you're
Did they
just
for
casting.
trying to throw through a wall of fire? Invisibility
It's not.
wise,
It
or
doesn't.
anything like
It
that?
doesn't block line
It
of sight or
doesn't impede
anything.
any invisibility.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It.
Okay.
Yeah, the only effect it does is the missile destroying.
Think of how many people.
Say
I
more
could've killed.
protect.
That's right.
Am I the only one that killed one? Did anybody else kill one?
I killed 3.
George killed a whole bunch.
Yeah,
I killed
I
one.
think I'm in
I,
like double digits
I,
at this point.
I think
Didn't technically kill one.
I think the wizard is ahead.
He hasn't killed.
VIP
one
of the session.
Order.
yet. Not to me.
I know.
The elf didn't see it. It's not real.
Right? I've seen you kill no one.
I think, yeah.
Armor type 19.
I think a
Yes,
whole,
sir.
I think
Okay.
the whole group heard a couple kills.
It blows up for a 10B.
Order.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
Strikes predominantly across your chest and arm. You're not wearing any wood, are you?
Nope.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Your tabard is charred and shredded from the explosion. Minimal, purely cosmetic. Metal armor heats up painfully, but not terrible. 9 extra hits. 2 rounds of stun. A minus 15.
Jesus. Not painfully, but not terrible. That's pretty awful.
Well, there's some are a lot worse. Okay.
Okay.
Let me remove with that. Okay. There is that. Okay. So then we
Did
go.
You didn't ask me my DB or anything for that.
It doesn't
effect.
apply for area of effects. Unless you have magic, sorry.
I do have magic.
Okay, I can adjust it for that. What magic do you have?
The my purity seal.
Which did I ever give you a bonus for that?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 5
Plus
magic
5.
bonus.
Okay.
Plus 5 magical.
That, I said it was a 10B, drop it to a 9B.
Just hoping for that B to go to an A.
It was close.
So was I.
It was close. Okay.
And that doesn't affect the crit.
No.
It's the same. It's the same letter crit.
If it would have dropped to an A, it would have definitely affected.
That would have changed it, yes. Okay. That guy, that's area effect. He blows himself up. Don't need that. He moves. Okay, not his turn. Okay. Too many guys. Leviathan.
Point and say bombs as I point to the firewall. Because I can use one word, right?
Sure.
Can I respond to the one word, or is that my turn? Take 10.
You can if you got a word. I mean, you can do battle.
Oh yes, but I.
But-
Okay.
He can't understand that.
I trust.
Okay. Nah, he doesn't care about bombs. Frederick.
I can't see anybody to shoot them. This is stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna roll off my stun, hopefully.
I was gonna.
That's endurance, right?
Yeah.
And the penalties apply to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Where the hell did they go?
133, so what's that, three success levels?
If you're over 100, that's all that matters
Okay.
as far as stun. So you're not affected this round.
Alright, I'm going to
Frederick scared him.
make a full move
Frederick's
towards
what?
Frederick scared him.
Burnham. Actually, I'm going to move to there, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold my action.
For what?
When he moves, I want to move with him.
Okay. Anders,
Did we hear him say that?
you said he called out bomb.
We
Which
don't
I
know
am
which-
well aware of.
Well, no, I saw him previously, so I saw him point, so I know there's bombs in there.
Actually, that's what I'm going to be prepping to do.
Bombing somebody?
No, when it comes my direction, my plan is to either throw it back or kick it back or try to get it back.
Okay.
Oh, you could jump on it for us.
Yeah.
So,
Come on, Captain America!
He's gonna take the bomb for you.
so we're trapped between the room we were just previously in and bombs behind us.
If
also.
you
Yeah, so
manage
what are you
to
doing,
do that
Anders?
And survive, I'll buy you a new breastplate.
I don't have the breastplate.
I'll buy you a breastplate.
That's right.
I have no armor.
Well, there you go. You get a breastplate. Think about it. That's a free breastplate right there.
We don't want to use it to scoop you
And
up.
you even
I
get
feel
like
like
the bomb.
the ranges are skewed at this point. Do you notice that?
It's because he moved already, I think.
So,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah, he has a
so
waypoint there. That's why.
That's one move.
Okay. So you wanted to move with him?
Yep.
9 yards is one move.
No, it was 6 yards.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The second half was 3.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and let him do that.
Oh shoot.
I can't move that far.
Oh thank goodness.
I'll move there.
They put Erdem in the front.
He still is.
You're fast as fuck,
Wait,
boy.
wait, I
You're
got-
gonna
I
be
got
able to
battle
get past
toads.
this, no problem.
Yes.
Okay. Can I say something in battle tongue real quick?
Sure.
Don't go that far. There's a fireball going over there.
Okay. And then I'll move right here.
Okay.
Oh,
So 4 of you group up.
yeah.
Erdem.
Meatball.
See,
Bob,
you're
let's all
fucked if you
group up.
spread out because then you get swarmed by one guy. You get all together and they throw bombs at you.
Mhm.
Don't mock us
I'm
for
not
being
mocking-
either option when it's the only ones we've got at the
I'm
moment.
not mocking you.
Can we go over there?
Erdem retreats. Goes the other way.
Or just scrambling.
Still the blast radius, man.
Probably.
No, not if I can like make them panic, and they can't see where we are exactly. So.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me see anything. Ooh.
so.
I don't
Replace
like
it
where you
with
place that at all.
You're gonna blow that up?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know where they are. For all I know, they could be down the pit.
Wait,
For all
arrow
I know.
shield?
I've not seen them since like round 2 of this session. So my thinking is they're completely gone. So
Oh, it's clustering.
I don't know where they are.
Okay, cast your spell.
So that's 2 arrow shields.
It works.
It works. So I will.
You want to enlarge the area?
He's just completely negating the shield.
Oh.
Or make it more fiery?
So I got 2 sets. So. Yeah, I want to enlarge
Wait,
the
did
area.
you start your
And then.
spell?
Again, with my knowledge, I don't know where they are. So that's my thinking.
That's not the point.
Okay.
Are you able
So
to
you
dispel
enlarge
all
it
fire?
by 2 yards?
By 1 yard, and then do the +5.
You did?
No, I'm working on it currently.
Okay.
I really hate you.
Hey, George.
I am totally shooting the freaking mage.
Hey, George. Do you think you're able to take down the wall of fire?
That takes an action and a check.
So no.
So, not easily. So, just +5. Is there any other modifiers you want me to throw on it?
Nope.
Negatives? Okay.
You are not rolling well, man.
It's either really good or really bad. So 9, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. 4A,
Okay.
and then another one.
Mhm.
It's not polite to do in company.
That's a, oh no, I know, that's 2 points.
Points, okay.
You look good.
So now it's only you could.
There we go, that's something. Yeah, that's like melted or something.
Wouldn't we all? Come on.
Human race dies out in a generation.
So that's armor type 9.
Yeah.
That's a 20D. And then, okay, that's not a natural 96. So it just maxes out at 95, I assume then? Okay. 23D. Assuming armor type 9, so.
Okay. And then give you another one?
That's a miss.
Okay. So there is a large blast of a fireball at the far end.
I thought that was arrow
Um,
shield.
What?
Oh. It's on an arrow shield.
What? Okay, must have scroll is too far up.
Okay, there's a large blast of a fireball at the end of the hallway that explodes, blossoms out through the wall of fire. You hear screams of pain from the far side of the firewall, and screams of shock and surprise from the southern door.
Okay.
Okay.
And the dog running around.
And from the hallway,
Gowrie is down. Okay. These guys.
I can see one now.
You can see one?
No.
Can't do anything like that. Okay.
I assume I didn't either roll criticals for dudes yet.
I'm not worried about
Okay.
that right now. Okay, I'm going to, in the interest of speed, move some people around.
We've played for 3.5 hours and we've done 4 turns.
I've done more than that. 5.
Oh yeah, wow, yeah.
Okay. They do not seem to be currently pursuing you. At least not not coming down the hallway. So, what would the 4 of you like to do?
Am I allowed to look at my screen, or should I just close my laptop? 'Cause technically, I'm unconscious, so I wouldn't see anything you're doing.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
I run
I
to
guess
the
That
I-
makes
door.
this much help.
I-
Much more.
Which door?
I guess I want to check on the people if they're there.
Check on the. Okay. So you're gonna go back and check.
Yeah. If I don't hear them start.
I could
charging
see
at
one,
us and
by the
stuff
way.
like that.
From my distance from where I was at, I could see one.
Okay. Yeah, they definitely seem to be still in the room. So the elf presumably would share that.
Yep.
So
I can see why I get to there and I check to see if what I put in place is still intact.
no.
So did you remove me from the initiative tracker because I died, or?
I thought you were talking about people.
I've got no means. Does anybody else have rope?
No.
We have no getaway. It's now fight.
I have rope.
Okay.
Oh, duh. So you put rope down and you burned it with a fireball. Now I understand why you were so pissed.
You got that what?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about people. I thought I
No.
was burning people up.
Do you
I was
think I
like,
really give a shit if those two got burned? Come on.
That's what I thought he was upset about.
I thought you were trying to play me as this big evil villain over here.
No.
And pretend.
Yes, you destroyed his rope.
Yes.
Anyway.
That rope since the start of this character.
Okay.
My villain arc.
Anyway, you
And
check
roll
around
on
the
thighs
corner.
of Virgin's elven robe.
You see several guys in the room.
I was
You
checking
dress
on.
in-
I wasn't checking on them. I was checking on the
No.
2 people that I thought I
dress
burned.
in-
Oh, okay. You go down there to check that room.
Because the reaction and stuff like that. I thought you
Okay.
were talking about I was burning them
Yeah,
up.
you head over there. It's other than the light you guys have, it's
Well,
dark.
They do
Okay.
have.
So you guys are free to move around for the time being.
They
You
request
hear
wear costumes,
hushed voices
but I don't own one.
coming from the far side of the firewall. You have maybe 2 more minutes, I think. 30 rounds.
So you and I would have like
Something
a
like that.
fedora hat.
it's-
It was 30 rounds originally.
At 35, it was round 35 it's going away.
Poise is a thing.
Okay, so you have 2 more minutes for the firewall.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do? The main room, you can hear talking. I mean, hushed voices and so forth. They're obviously prepared for another assault. They don't seem to be pursuing you as such. You have about 2 minutes until your firewall drops.
So where's the other 2?
In the room.
Oh, okay.
Just remember, I heard something down in the pit. Don't know what it is, but when I was here last, I heard something down there. It could have just been I don't know, some sort of a stupid cave animal that's feeding off the
Yeah.
poop. I don't know.
I guess can I stop Ben's bleeding? Now that I think about it.
Sure.
Okay.
Who's?
Ben's. Let's find medicine.
What
Take a
kind of
break.
medicine?
Fire.
Well, I guess, do you want expedient medicine or do you want like a bandage? I mean, the expedient medicine would also give you hit points.
Is it endurance for the
Yes.
check?
Okay.
And your bless is still on, right?
And it won't be by the time when he casts a spell. It was only lasting 6 rounds.
Just recast it though.
It's round 17 right now. Like I said, you're effectively out of combat, so 6 rounds goes relatively quickly.
I got you.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't go too far because his wall's going to drop and if there's survivors.
Okay.
From the voices and scrambling you hear on this other side, there's definitely some survivors.
Yes, there's survivors on the other side, so.
I want.
I just want to keep an eye on nobody's gone from the large room out and around the corner, right? I mean, we've got
Correct.
people.
None that you've seen.
That's my biggest concern right now.
I would like to.
Of course, I'm assuming it connects. So,
Okay. You're gonna risk the fighter being out of action?
I mean, that's what he wanted. Are you injured?
no.
Okay.
Okay. So he attempts to cauterize it. He inflames the fighter.
You injured?
Yes.
Stay next to me while I do this.
Okay.
So you can both be out. Leave it only the archer and wizard.
If it happens, it happens.
I have
I still have fortune. If it comes down to
Go
it,
ahead
I'll
and
burn
put
it.
this thing on the actual
I have
job,
one left
so.
too. I
Okay.
will burn it though, but I'll be unconscious.
Or wait, is it cool or endurance?
Oh,
That spell failed. You're going to burn another hero point?
no.
Okay, so spell didn't work.
Cast.
That was actually, that was a
What's the
2.
button? Which that
I
is.
have protection against that. Again, it's the only thing I can fumble is
Okay.
when my corrupting influences.
Okay.
He was unsure what was happening.
So I guess I could spend it around if we have that currently.
You do currently.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
Okay.
There we go.
Works that time.
And I got one additional target, so I'll get both of them.
Okay. So both of you need a cool test.
Cool? Okay.
You need a 101.
Well, 101 to not scream out in pain if you get
Right, you
You
need
get
a
a-
41,
to not pass out.
or you're out of the fight.
Oh yeah, I rolled 94. I'm good.
Now, if
I'm
you're
just
wearing
rolling
shades, I'll
because I
give you
feel
plus 5. If you're wearing shades, I'll give you plus 5 because you're cool.
Would you count the symbol of Sigmar for him?
No.
It's a great movie when you're cool and the sun shines on you 24 hours a day.
The good news is, they do heal.
Five.
You don't pass out. You know that.
87?
87, you scream out in
Yeah.
pain
You don't pass out.
as he heals you for 5 hit points.
Okay, so 5 hit
I rolled
points.
that on the heal.
Does that take away any of my penalties?
It gets rid of all bleeding conditions, your wounds will not become infected, and you heal 5 hit points.
Hey, I was bleeding 3.
Thank you.
I'll take
You're
it.
welcome.
You want to try again?
Can you heal wounds, like
Yes.
penalties?
Oh, well, I can't heal. I can.
I
that
just had
takes
a
that.
general
Yes. That,
minus 15 from
that takes,
whatever.
that
you didn't
takes
specify
time.
what
Can't do that with this.
Yeah, that takes time with medical.
He can seal it up though.
Yeah. I
Well, it's
can't.
already done, so.
I can do it. It just takes more time than we currently have.
Okay,
Okay. You got those 5 hit
All I
points.
needed was to bleed, gosh. That was
that's fine.
taking me
Hit point
down.
wise, I'm not in trouble. It's that 15 penalty for getting a sunburn.
Okay. So, we're ready to fight this wall, people.
What are we doing? I'm
We're
so confused.
treating.
Well,
He burnt my rope. I had
You're
it set up
clean.
and climb down in the pit.
But you have rope.
I do have rope, but why would we need to go down the pit when we can secure the straight exit back where we came from real quick? Because I injured them all with a fireball.
Yeah.
And they're all scrambling and stuff like that.
So you want to just keep making our way back?
That's what I would think, because why risk going deeper into the complex when we have a straight route here with a guarantee of a couple dudes that are injured?
Okay.
While they're talking,
Mm-hmm.
I go down to this door and try and pick the lock again.
Did you already try to pick it?
These guys are
I
so
think.
aggressive.
Hell, I don't know.
If you tried,
But I
then
think
you
if we,
situation
leave
hasn't
the
really
compound.
changed.
they'll chase us in broad daylight.
Did you? Hey, open this door.
The old one will
Okay,
be
well,
down.
No,
Well, at least
Okay.
at least we can get in there and regroup.
Talk and
real
open the
quick.
door at the
Okay.
same time.
Okay, fine. I'll
No,
go
he
over
can't.
there.
He has to cast a spell.
I mean,
I'm
technically
going over
this
there with
doesn't
them.
have verbal components, so I technically could. But I tried the door handle; it just opens.
Every time.
Every
It's
time.
amazing
Why
how
are
it
we-
works.
Do this one?
I think there's prisoners in here.
So what'd you end up rolling, Dad?
Huh?
What'd
Hey,
you end up
that's
rolling?
open.
I
Yeah.
ended up
Okay.
rolling a
It's unlocked.
silver with night vision.
Okay.
Oh.
Luck.
Another
bigger
massive
pit.
hole.
Well, there is prisoners.
Ambidextrous.
Are you gonna focus on rings?
You didn't know there were or not? You weren't confident?
I mean, we did hear noises in there.
I just shut the door. Sorry.
You did. Try it. It's still unlocked.
Prisoners! Close.
A levery rifle?
I moved to the edge so I could see down in.
Okay.
And I
Looks
will-
like it leads into a similar, if not the same, cave complex.
Okay.
We found
I do say to you,
I'll walk
looks like we have a couple prisoners in here.
Similar smells and so forth coming from the pit.
Okay.
There's a couple of chains dangling from the roof above the pit, but they look like they would be something that you would suspend something from. They don't have anything currently. Okay. Around the room are several cells. Two of them appear to be occupied.
I'm gonna work my way around to the far one.
And then the far side is an actual door.
Who's out in the hallway still?
That's me.
There is a dwarf and a human in the cells.
All right.
Who do they look like? Like, do they look?
I don't care.
Okay. Four.
Were there keys?
I mean,
No keys.
it's more of like, do they hold themselves to some type of standard, or do they like just
Depressed prisoners?
Yeah.
They're so sad.
they're like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't like their situation compared to they've accepted their situation type thing.
I was thought you were going with, do they look like members of aristocracy or, some other, like, does this individual look like the guy we were supposed to be here to see originally? Yeah. Anyway. I want to try
Eric
to open
Stormcaller?
No.
That'd be unusual. The first is a dwarf. Looks like he's been here for quite some time. He's rather dirty. Looks like he suffered numerous beatings and has healed a few times as a result.
It's a slayer.
Okay. On the southern side is a human, relatively young. Looks Talian as far as ancestry. Similar state.
Milton?
Both of them have been here for a while. No sign of Milton.
That's really who I was hoping to find in here, but yeah.
Is this a dwarf here?
The one in the northeast, yes. The other two cells are empty.
I try to open the cell.
It's locked.
I'll try to open my cell. Perfectly fine. Come on, man. This cell was unlocked.
Kiss my ass. Got it by 7.
Okay.
With my minus
You
30.
checked the door. You got it with 7, you
I
said?
got it by 107
Okay.
after my minus 30.
So you're able to pick the lock. Now it takes a bit of time to do so.
If they let me do it, I'd do it. But if he's done and comes around, I'm fine with
No,
it.
he checks his door. His one apparently was unlocked. As you open the door, the dwarf looks up, unsure of what you're going to do. He looks almost scared or defensive.
I'll signal over the Sigmarite priest that likes dwarves. On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday?
Yeah.
I'll walk
It's
over.
Wednesday. He doesn't like him today.
Well,
Check the dwarf out.
I guess we're gonna
Okay.
have to make do.
Is he wounded? Just
Uh,
malnourished?
Malnourished and heavily beaten. He's in extreme pain, but his wounds, at least on the surface, have healed over time.
Okay.
Looks like he's been beaten and broken multiple times.
Does he look like he's, from a game mechanics perspective, missing hit points?
Not really. It's more of just long-term injuries.
Okay, then there's not much I can do for him. That's
Yeah.
fine. Are these people clothed?
Bare minimums, rags and things like that.
Okay. I'll take my my cloak off and
Okay.
give it to him, wrap him up.
Okay. Despite the fire damage, it's still better than what he has.
I'll hand him the dwarven hand axe.
Okay.
I'm like, come with us. We're trying to escape.
He picks up the axe, holds it, flexes his hand, says, "Got it. We're taking him out, right?"
We're gonna try to survive.
No, we're taking him out, right? I got a thing with these guys.
I just kind of motion to my tabard. Yeah, so do I.
Okay. He hefts the axe as if his life depends on it. Forces himself to stand.
Dwarves are so reliable. We need more of them. Hit things hard.
Can you dual wield, or can you use black powder weapons?
No.
Okay, I'll walk over to the human.
Okay.
Almost got it. Almost got it.
Around about that time, he
slowly
picks the
walking
lock.
over there.
The wizard taking his time.
Finger like,
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
I'll be talking to the guy in the cage the whole time. What's your name?
At the very last moment, right before he gets to the wizard, he goes, tap.
I'll be talking to the person as I'm trying to do it, though. I'll be like, oh, "What's your name?
Okay.
How long you been here?" What's
He seems to be in shock, not really paying. I mean, he's aware that you're there. Similarly, he looks almost scared.
I want to try to do an insight check as to. I mean, not talking to me at all.
No, not really.
All right. Is it intuition?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to try to see if it's he's scared and not talking to me, or is he the living dead, or walking dead, whatever type thing, and doesn't have the
He's a zombie?
speech. Yes.
Let me take my buffalo off and give it to the dwarf.
125.
I'm talking about, yeah, he's definitely alive. I mean, he's been malnourished and mistreated and so forth. He's been here a while.
115, actually. I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean,
I math well.
he mainly talks about. He mainly looks like he's just scared, unsure of who you are or what you're doing.
And I'm just talking to him casually.
Okay.
You know, we're trying to set you free. I just need to know what you're.
You picked the lock a short time before the wizard gets there. He was moving really slow.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the other side of the room, Frederick arms the newfound dwarf with an axe and a shield.
Oh, I'm not giving this guy any freaking weapons. You can forget that shit.
Okay.
I just look at the guy and say, all right, these guys will help you out. And I walk away from them.
Out of life.
Okay.
Who are you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Not important. Let's go kill people. We owe him.
Little far north.
Assholes.
You guys blocking the door or letting him leave?
I think he was talking to Jillian.
What's
Right.
like Tillian?
Oh, okay.
What are you
So
good at?
you're going down there to talk to the Talian?
You're gonna go kill him barehanded versus?
No,
fifties?
the dwarf is the one that's
the
talking.
I was talking to the
That guy hasn't said anything as of yet.
Okay.
He's hanging out in the back of his cell, scared of everything. Are you blocking the door or are you letting the dwarf go?
I'm just making. Well, I'm going to gesture for him to wait until we get the other people.
You're gonna gesture?
Not.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes. Yes.
Could I try to convince him it's strategically better if we all attack at once instead of just one dwarf and then the rest of us?
Sure.
Okay.
I will counter his.
And say it's best for
I say
dwarf
it's
to go
best
first?
For the dwarf to go first.
Okay. So both of you give me a charm test.
Okay.
Let's see who gets best.
Oh, is he actually? Okay. He's probably going to beat me because it's not intimidation.
128.
Well, there you go. You probably got me there.
I'm rolling 91.
There goes my +10 max stats.
Yep, got me.
Okay, so the elf joins into the conversation and convinces them that the dwarf is probably best used as a distraction. The dwarf likes the idea and is more than willing to head out. Stares
But why
stares
would you-
at
Why would you
at
trust
you
an elf, though? That's my
unless
thing.
you're going to let him go through.
I mean, like, why would the dwarf trust an elf?
I'm at the south door at this point, checking to see if it's locked.
Okay, so you're heading over there.
I'm gonna go stand in front of the doorway between the dwarf and the exit.
Okay.
The way we came.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stand there and glower at him and go, "We've already lost one companion trying to free you. Stop."
I tried to play the animosity of the dwarf against the elf.
I heard it. I was there.
I'm gonna try to intimidate.
Did you see
his
him
ass.
die?
Yes. He got hacked up.
Hmm.
You didn't see him die. Liar.
I saw him die.
I don't know if he died or not. I didn't see any of it. I did notice he wasn't there anymore.
That's unusual. Normally they feed the beast downstairs.
The what? I guess that's a good thing to go that tongue.
Glorious death.
I wanted to be burned alive.
No. Glorious
And
death.
instead, you're being digested and turned into turds.
What about that fancy wench they were talking to?
What? What fancy wench? I described Lady Heinfeld. You mean this person?
Might be. Don't know. Never really got a good look at her. Had some fancy talk.
Did she sound like a northerner?
You humans all sound alike. You gonna let me go? We got this axe is calling me. It says it wants blood.
Oh, it'll get it. Trust me. So what's the beast?
The beasts.
Molten.
They keep him in the pit. My 3 brothers got fed to him over the last week.
Wait. No way.
What are we gonna do?
Do I recognize him?
I mean,
Can I get out?
Can you unlock the door? Sure.
Oh, is it locked?
Yes.
Damn it.
Do I recognize
This is my good roll
dwarf
on a
from
fellowship
some
roll.
sort of coal mine that we
Nope.
set ablaze?
Okay. By this point, you know your wall has faded. Okay. If that matters.
About
I'll let,
push
I'll
him
let
to the
that
pit.
know. So
Okay.
let the
We gotta
dwarf.
get out of here.
Alright. Hey, get this door open.
At least I have some type of use in the terms of the elf.
You're so evil. Unlock the door.
and I was the person persuading the person not to charge blindly into
agree.
the enemy.
I agree with you.
I'm so evil. I can't believe this.
Only because you want to get some use out of another dwarf, dead dwarf. That's all.
Admittedly, my calculus is not off. It's the same thing. Like, okay, we're gonna
about
need
this-
another arm.
Just
This
because
guy,
he was
did he
going to be
come
the
out
tip
yet?
of the spearhead does
Has
not
what?
matter.
Has the timid
No.
human. Somebody smack him around and get him out of the cell. Yeah, we can just go all get into our own cells and lock the doors and be like, all right, you got us.
It's unlocked.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank
You triggered the trap.
Heard him steps away.
Right.
It's a force push.
Probably no traps.
I get irritated after he says that, and I check it for traps. Damn
Give me a blind jam roll.
It's perception, right?
Yeah. Looks clear.
All right. I'm opening the doors. Man.
Okay, boom. Now,
I think it would be amazing if that happened just right there.
it's a storage room. Various crates and boxes and so forth. Doesn't look like it's used
Okay.
anytime recently. Not much in here.
Start checking for a secret door first on the far wall, and then I'll look my
Okay.
way around. That's what I'll be doing while they're fighting their way out.
Okay.
Because I know he's going to put up another freaking thing where they can't get shot and I won't be able to shoot, so I'm useless.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. So
Maybe
this
there's more doors you can
this
unlock.
area effect has gone away.
Oh. That's my one usage. Well, I'm a skeleton.
Okay.
I'm a skeleton key.
If I didn't have a negative 30, I would have only failed one lock so far.
The two of you by the door. That'd be Anders and Frederick.
Yeah.
Give me a blind GM roll.
Would this be combat aware?
Could be this what? Combat?
Would this
No.
be combat aware.
Nope, you're not in combat right now.
Like throw a rocket ball.
You throw a rocket Ben so he's in combat and pay attention.
There we go. Okay. Just a D100.
Mm-hmm. No, plus your perception bonus.
Could I try to use my leadership skill to?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was inspired to it. I wasn't talking about that.
Athletic character.
Where
It saves his
that's
turn.
what was.
I rolled up a soldier with night vision, ambidextrous, and
Did you get it?
luck. I'm back to the melee again.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, it happens inevitably. There's no such thing as staying at range.
Even I've struck people with my quarterstaff before.
Well, if I do, then I'm grabbing some kind of
Better part of valor.
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So the elf is in the southern room, searching.
I'm gonna take a good look at this dwarf. Does he look like he used to be a troll slayer?
No.
Just a regular dwarf then?
Yeah, greasy hair and
It's
Okay.
beard
long straggly hair. Doesn't look particularly combat capable. Other than, I mean, he's a dwarf. He looks more capable than most humans do.
Right.
But he doesn't. I mean, he's holding the axe more from anger than skill.
I guess I'll.
He took the shield because everybody knows how to put a shield on your arm.
I guess
Right.
I'll whisper.
That's about it.
I hardly ever get use out of that shield, so.
Well, that's fine.
I will, I guess, whisper that to him, unless he, because I'm guessing he didn't get that.
Okay.
Mm.
You gonna communicate that?
Yes.
Are you-
Anything in there, Elf?
It's gonna
Crates.
take him a
Crates.
little bit of time to search it.
He can hear me.
You know,
Yeah.
The whispering mechanic.
Yeah, but he
is
can't
nice.
hear you.
Just tell me what you're gonna say.
Okay, there are voices outside going past the door. They appear to be searching for us.
Yeah, the whispering mechanic is nice if we're doing devious stuff away from our group.
Shh. Who does that?
Which is what Matt does.
I don't
I'm
ever
gonna-
do
I
that.
say my evil acts out loud, and half the group doesn't do it anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Which is why when I sat over there, I was just like, what the? How? Murder him.
So is this the only way in and out of this?
Well, what just? I think you need to put me back at the wrong thing. I did not click it at all.
You did.
Did not mean to.
Heard him jumps down.
Are we going down? Or are we gonna?
If we go down.
That's what I'm wondering. If we're stuck in this fucking room now. I'm whispering while we're doing this. They're out there. He said he heard them out there looking for us.
There's a really angry dwarf. We got to jump on.
You know what?
They're going to come to this door anyway.
They're gonna find two other
You're
people in
one
one of
who's
the
gonna
other
save us,
rooms.
Because we opened the door. Boom, boom.
Around
boom.
about that time, you start hearing some yellowing
Okay.
coming from the other area, around the hallway.
Well, we know what they're gonna be doing.
You hear Carlton. What?
I didn't click anything.
You're clicking on the center of the map.
I did not.
Okay. Don't click anything. I heard a click on the mouse.
Because I was trying to see other than just the base vision.
Okay.
And it was on the right click, so it wouldn't have done anything with
Okay.
that.
It's okay. Anyways, you hear some commotion out in the hall. You hear a voice that sounds remarkably like Carlton calling out, wait, it's all a mistake. We weren't really here. I was with Frederick. He went down the hole. And you hear Frederick Carlton and the engineer. Hope?
Yep.
They've
his
stolen our
name?
hope. Yeah, that's what it
And
is.
Hope. Okay.
That's what
Carlton
it is,
and
yeah.
Hope, their voices in protest getting carried away.
Fourth up?
No, carried away.
Carried away towards us. No, away. Yeah, right.
I kicked the door open.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going with another working person?
I don't know.
You're gonna get your chance to die, dwarf. And I step forward
Okay.
through the door. Just keep stepping forward until I see them. Which way does it look like they
Voices are going over in this direction.
start heading that way?
Okay.
I'll yell to the elf that we're leaving.
Dwarf, this way.
No, Eric's this way.
Who the fuck is Eric?
The leader.
Stormcaller.
Yeah, the one I need to get the necklace from.
Should not have said that. Sorry.
I would have known that, Dad. You told us about him.
Yeah.
Okay, so the three of you are planning to head to the left. The dwarf looks like he's heading to the right, and the elf is still searching the room. So, just for clarity, are you specifically staying to search the room, or are you going to go with the group?
I'm staying to search the room.
Okay.
Try your charm with the Sigmar things again with the dwarf. Like tell him about like brotherhood and stuff like that.
No,
I think they like him.
he's indicating that Eric, who's the one that he wants to get back at, is to the right. He could care less about anybody else or anything else going on
We
to the
just
left.
left like 30 guys that way. You're gonna die if you go that way. Come with us. We will get Eric. I promise you.
Won't die if you go with me.
Sounds like right here is where we pause.
It's a perfectly fine time to pause. Okay. The dwarf is insisting that the Eric and what he refers to as the wench is to the right. The voices you can hear are off to the left. Not too far. Okay.
Seems like a perfect time for the group to split up.
It is.
It is. Always a possibility.
Holy.
Hell, choices.
Also a good time for Carlton and Andy to get back so they can actually play their character.
So am I dead? Should I make it a character?
No, I haven't said you're dead yet.
Okay.
I'm not dead yet.
And the dwarf already explained they don't kill people.
Yeah, but I bled.
You get better.
Always bleeding.
There's
really.
plenty of drugs to stop that.
That's expensive though.
Okay.
So's buying food for creatures.
Maybe these guys are like drug addicts. Maybe they've got like a huge storeroom full of junk.
Maybe they have a wizard.
Quick, you've got 18 seconds to stop the bleed on this guy before he bleeds out.
All you
That
need is one
spell.
round.
I know.
Hero Forge got a massive update.
So,
My brother-in-law,
Maybe they just hugged
who
him
has
about the
never,
fire
he's
that
only
they were
tried a
on.
role-playing game once in
That
his
they
life,
had.
has spent like the past 3 months on Hero
Night,
Forge
Ben.
making characters.
why?
Because he loves art. Like he's a
Oh,
painter. and stuff
okay.
like
His
that.
art, yeah. Hero Forge honestly is really good about that. It just, I don't like how expensive the figures are for the one figure that you get.
$5 an STL. If you go with,
If you have the discounts and things like that, it's $8 normally.
is it 8? Is
Yeah.
it up to 8 now?
Yeah.
If you do their subscription service, you get free STLs every month,
Yeah.
and it breaks out a lot better that way.
It's not
but
too bad.
How often are you really putting out characters?
That's the thing. Since we don't use figures normally anymore, there's not really much benefit. I use it mainly from the artwork standpoint of I'll design a figure and then I'll take the graphic and use it for other things.
You get a corruption point now.
That's easy.
What's that?
I blessed you. You get a corruption point.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it to 4,000 XP overall.
Okay. So, I
You made it up to
believe
4,000 experience?
Carter is not available for the next several weeks, finishing up his Eagle project. I assume Andy is. Anybody not available next week
No, I should be available.
that we know of?
There is a Wednesday that I might not be available, but I'm trying to. It's in February,
Okay.
so that'd be it.
Okay.
Sometime
I know
next month, I'm not sure when, I may be out a week or two, because I may be in Italy,
Okay.
so.
Okay. So you want to take care of the dog? Italy.
Ben's supposed to do that.
He went to bed. He said good night. Okay. And then we need to figure out somebody to play Legion with against Ben or George. I mean, not the Jedi thing, just the general game. Or if other people want to play.
I'm not saying that I
Yeah.
need to play. I'll play.
Have a good night.
Okay. See you, Matt.
See you, Matt. Hey, see you Saturday.
Yeah, see you Saturday.
Robin will probably want to go to Foy's and go rent costumes, so.
Not a big deal. I mean, I'm already trying to think about getting your
Yeah, we're gonna definitely get something. See you, man.
Sorry for how fatalistic I've been with my character in this round.
It was a good assumption to assume dead.
Uh-huh.
That was fine. There's nothing wrong with that assumption.
Yeah. I can understand you running away, but yeah.
The group's plan mutated multiple times, which there's no way to coordinate that. I mean, we've had the same problem in Pathfinder where everybody does their own thing, and there's no coordination. It was only near the last game where a couple of fights people started coordinating and were very effective.
Yep, and that's the time we started dying. I'll point that out.
Well, no,
The way the mechanics in Rolemaster, especially the way this hybrid system is, we can't take on more than our number. We really can't.
yeah, you gotta stay consolidated and focused, and brute force isn't a great option.
Well, it's just penalties stack up way too quick, way too easy, and things just snowball to hell so quickly that